All right, y'all. I guess we back now. Y'all come on back in. Let's see what we got going on now. Hey, nah, Steven. This ain't Bama football on YouTube over here. Yeah, y'all funny. Steven, don't make me come roast you that nasty mustache on your face now. Don't make me fire you up now, Steven. Fire your ass up on this Monday morning. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. I will like that. I will like that. Did you wash your mustache this morning? Did you wash? Let me stop. All right, let's open up a little bit. Let me see. Can we get everybody back in here? All right, so Streamlabs. The issues right now is Streamlabs is not liking everything that we got loaded. So we're upgrading our PC. We're gonna have to change some settings in here. We're gonna keep it basic for today's show. We're gonna have, might have some overlays and stuff, but we should have all the reaction stuff, all the transitions and stuff. If it freezes again, we'll just go on StreamYard again. I'm a firm believer in having audio and video stuff squared away. But as you can see, everything don't always go as planned, so it's cool sometimes. It's cool to be that way. But before we get into the show, thank y'all for showing up again. We got 18 live. We just had 55 live viewers between both networks. We're not live on Twitter right now. We're going to try just streaming to one platform at a time to see if that helps right now until we upgrade the PC. But give me 2 minutes to get all the way squared away, and we'll be back. Start the show. Make sure y'all share the lives, tweet it out, retweet it, repost it everywhere. Steven, nobody, Steven trying to catch heat today. Steven trying to catch heat today. Steven, oh Lord, I'm gonna let you lie. I'm gonna let you live today, Steven. I'm gonna let you live. But go ahead and share it in the Discord. Go share it in the Twitter. Go share it on Facebook. I'm gonna run over here real quick. I'm gonna check these settings on the back end. Make sure we able to get the whole show in, and then we're gonna get back into it. So sit back, relax, grab your coffee. I got mine. And then once we get back set up, we're gonna get this thing popping. We're gonna start the show off. We got a couple things to talk about. This weekend we had some news in recruiting, right? Had a decommitment from the Jaden Harmon, somebody I was very excited about when we got the commitment. Good thing though, he didn't flip and go to Georgia. You know, everybody seeming to fill that Tennessee roster. What's Tennessee doing? We'll dive into that. Then also, we'll start getting into our week 1 prep. Not just for Bama, but for college football. College football kicks off this weekend. Week 0 kicks off this weekend. We'll pull up the schedule and talk about some of the games that's going to be coming up. What else we got? We got a lot of stuff coming up. So let's go to this. Let's go to our pre-show look. Give everybody a few more minutes to get in. About another 2 minutes, then we'll kick the show off. Be right back with you here on the Coach Smook Morning Show. Yeah, finally. We finally getting to something, y'all. Golly. Dang, man. I'm telling you, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Internet is fine. It's OBS. Y'all know we switch platforms for the non-educated personnel who don't pay attention. Steven, talking about internet. Clearly, we ain't having no connection problems. Well, Steven, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. One thing I get irritated about, you want to see me irritated, like get irritated and show it. Let my audio and video stuff anywhere, whether it's church, whether it's on stream, let that be messed up. That gets me. That'll get me kind of like rattled. And then you got people like Steven trying to roast. Steven, I swear, if I ever catch you outside, I'ma light you up, bro. I'ma light you up. I'm just letting you know, all out of love, but I'ma light you up. I really hope that's not your profile picture, because if you come around me with that stinking mustache, I can go about 7 minutes straight on the mustache alone. I don't want it. No, ain't no great jam though. I got your jam. Jam a razor across that doggone nasty thick mustache you got on up under that nose. You and Jake Merrill, how do y'all even breathe with that nasty? You know what I'm saying? That junk nasty, musty ass mustache. Trying to come here roasting. I'm gonna fire your little boy. You better go back to the Bama standard with that noise. Better pick your spots. Better tell him, Greg, I ain't got time today. I ain't got time. I hate when my audio stuff get messed up. So Steven, because you want to be Mr. Jokester and wanted all the attention, you're catching the backlash of what happened. Like, I would usually keep this in, but you just found it so funny. You know what I find funny? That stale, stiff, mother freaking costume looking at mustache. That what I'm sorry, Davin. Folks just picked the wrong time, man. They picked the wrong time, Davin. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry, Steven. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. Hopefully I didn't hurt your feelings. I just, this is, you feel it. You feel the heat. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I'm sorry. Nah, we good, JB. We good. I don't like when my audio and stuff gets messed up. I put a lot of work into my product. So when OBS fails me, that's when I get pissed. Like, y'all can't do, you got one job, OBS, Streamlabs, you got one job. And that's allowed me to just, everything that I put my custom effort into, you just let me put it on the screen. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. But that's enough for that. Steven, welcome in. You just caught some of it, bro. I pulled it back. I'm not gonna do you like that. You solid, bro. But shout out to everybody in the chat, all my AAA members, everybody in the chat. We got 29 live here on YouTube. We're not live on Twitter, so take a moment right now to like and share the stream on Twitter, on Facebook. Share the stream. Get everybody in here. Let them know the Coach Smook Morning Show is back live this morning. As y'all hear the beats in the back, man, that's Seafood Beats, Dooley Gang the Fam, Leandre Beats, man. It's these dudes, man, they got some heat coming to our channel. So I was telling somebody last night, I think that was the mod team, we was having a meeting, and y'all know we do our first couple minutes, we do the intro. This is awesome too, because we would usually be starting our regular kickoff time around 8:30, so we were just really to be getting started. But I was letting the fam know, I was letting the moderators know, yo, Seafood Beats and Leandre Beats and Dooley Gang the Fam, and Show Me Records, bro, that collab of artists and musicians, writers, they're a hidden gem, and I can't wait for y'all to get exposed to more of their content, more of their music, more of their stuff. But not just them, all of our sponsors, man. Some of you have kids that play youth sports. Diamond Sports Group, when it comes to football, they are developing some crazy good talent. So if you're anywhere near the areas where you can find our organizations, our youth organizations that do developmental training for your high school, your youth athletes, your college athletes, you get what I'm saying? You can definitely check out Diamond Sports Group. They have a website and everything. We're going to be incorporating all that as the season goes on. We got a few announcements today that we're going to dive into at the halftime, right after our second quarter call-in segment. We'll dive into all of our community announcements, things coming up for the network. content announcements, all of that stuff. We'll dive into it. Today is Monday. Monday mornings is going to be more informative from now on, going into it, just what to look for throughout the week, but also kind of review what happened over the weekend. Being that we didn't have no real action this weekend, we had some preseason NFL action, but we got a personality joining the show. They're going to be coming in on Monday mornings, 10, 15-minute segments, talking NFL football. We actually have 4 that's going to kind of rotate. So all my NFL lovers, you know, we all love college football here, but I like my NFL too. You know, especially with Jace McClellan and Michael Penix at Atlanta this year. That team, that's my squad. I want to see what type of if we can start the reboot, the revival era of Atlanta Falcons football. But everybody got their NFL teams in here, so we definitely want to provide our community that access, right? Also, our gaming content, we kicking that gaming content off. Hopefully we'll be able to kick it off this Sunday coming up. We plan on doing a live from Sunday night, kicking off college football. And what I'll do is this Sunday I will start doing our introductory streams to the gaming. I won't do any like season games or anything. This will all be formal stuff, getting acquainted to the game. Y'all come in, talk trash about me figuring the game out, losing to the computer every now and then while we figure this out. But y'all get to see the early stages of it. We'll be doing that on Twitch. We won't be doing it on YouTube, right? And then on Twitch, after we kick off, after we launch the league, we'll be multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube with all of our gaming content. So y'all support, man. We're gonna have so much content available for you. My boy said, fear the stash. Yeah, I would fear that thing, man. That stuff look nasty. I don't see how y'all do that. Have all that junk just, ugh. How do you breathe? That's the real question. I'm scared of it. You're right. Hopefully no, let me, but nah, man, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We got our donations, Coach Smook Network charitable giving opportunities available. Y'all check the description in the chat. Check the description on the video and everything that you need as far as what this community is providing for you all to participate or contribute to. Take a look at it. It's a lot of stuff going on in the network. But before we get into the show, once again, I want to give an opportunity for y'all to become members of the AAA community. I'm gonna try something else. If it freezes after this, I know what the issue is. But when we come back, we'll dive into our first quarter call-in segment, right? And we'll get into the particulars of some of the topics of discussion today. Oh yeah, Brett, that's 100%. Appreciate Brett with the $1.99 super chat. He said, hey Smook, can we live stream 1v1 community matches? Yeah, we will have a night where we stream, we do 1v1 community matches. We'll basically get into it. We'll jump into it and we'll I basically will announce it. We'll have like open Discord where we'll sit there. I'll play the first game to start the stream off.
Just give me my money.
And appreciate my guy Brett with the $1.99 super chat. Let me see if I could get that banner up, man. All right, there you go. Put it back up there where it was. And then let me do a fade real quick so I can make sure it's aligned right. Boom. Y'all should see a small slight change. All right, there it is. Boom. There we go. Yeah, we fixed it. Thank God. Now we got it. All right, so where's that? Uh-huh. Oh, that's why. Okay, I got it. Hold on, y'all. Boss lady texting me. All right, I had to text boss lady back. Shout out to Antonio Russell with the $2 super chat. Hopefully that Give Me My Money notification shows up the right way this time. Right? Let me see something. Can I change my... Okay, I can do it without being in whatchamacallit mode. So boom, here we go.
Just give me my money.
I like that. All right, so check this out. One more time. We're gonna try to run the promo, right? We're gonna try to run the promo. And then after this, y'all, after that, if it freezes, we might have to start one more stream. Hopefully we don't. But if we do, y'all come back one more time. All right. But without further ado, this is how you become a member of the AAA family. Here you go.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link, it'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you stop by the channel today, just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give.
So, just so y'all know, I want y'all to understand what's going on. OBS was running a stream still on the other page. Well, not on the other page. They were still trying to run a stream on the other live. So that's what we're dealing with right now. It's sending signals to one stream, but now it's ended. I just went in there and finally was able to end it, which is weird. You're not supposed to be able to run two different broadcasting softwares. But without further ado, let's get into it, y'all. First quarter calling segment. Today, we're talking about some things that happened with Alabama football over the weekend. Y'all dive into the conversation. Let's get into it. We fixing this thing. We got a whole week to get it straight before the season, so y'all help me continue to grow this thing, and I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna continue to bring this content, y'all. We not gonna slow down. Let me make sure I got my chat bar in here. Let me see. Do I got my chat bar on that one? So we'll transition to that side. We'll transition to that one, and then we'll go to the first quarter call in and all that. So, a lot of things happened this weekend, y'all. Some weird stuff happened. We had not a lot of things happened, but we had some reports of some recruits possibly decommitting. It was 2 names that was mentioned. There was also a name mentioned where we thought we were going to have we were locked in, you know, with this recruit. Things have changed. Since recruiting, the active recruiting engagement season has calmed down. A lot of teams have been utilizing the advantage of being able to text and, you know, that quiet interaction. You could say certain things, pillow talking, you know, at night that other people might not have on their mind. So things are happening with the organizations, with different programs, and I'm not scared though. I'm not scared as a Bama fan. I'm not scared as a person who understands what recruiting looks like in this new day and age of college football recruiting. I think yeah, definitely have to switch the desk up. That's for y'all, man. Y'all gave me some good feedback with yesterday's test stream. So Steven really trying to catch heat today, y'all. Steven Hicks, you really trying to catch heat today, ain't you? I'm trying my best, y'all. He trying bad. He want my attention bad. I'm gonna open up the phone lines, and Steven, I need you to call in. Your voice better not sound like it looks, okay? You better not sound like you look. I'm gonna say that, cause I might. Oh boy, we might have to turn this into a prank. Not a prank. We might have to turn this into a roast session for the first quarter. But yeah, we saw Jaden Harmon decommit from the University of Alabama. It didn't catch a lot of the insiders, the analysts who watch or who cover Alabama recruiting. It didn't catch us by surprise. Maybe the decommitment didn't, but maybe the name did. This class is loaded with linebackers right now. And you all remember I kept saying, for me, there's a reason why this coaching staff, especially on the defensive side, there's a reason why they're recruiting an influx of athletic guys who can play in between linebacker, strong safety type fields on the field. Linebacker size, strong safety capabilities, strong safety range, strong safety speed, linebacker tackling ability, linebacker instincts, linebacker basis or foundational techniques and things of that nature, instincts. But you look at the linebackers that's being recruited, these guys can move. You talk about the strength and conditioning program, the changes that we've seen in the strength and conditioning program over the past few months. To see from last year, there was a report made. I was talking on Ryan Fowler's show a couple weeks ago. Well, last week. And one of the guys that called in covers Alabama football. He was saying how it's crazy because the Alabama football team this year has more players peaking out. I think they had 21 players last year that were topping out at 24 miles per hour. 22 miles per hour as far as speed. 21 players were topping out at 20 plus as far as their top end speed. This year, from 21 at the beginning of the spring to now being 41 guys. 41 guys who have went through this strength and conditioning program, this fourth quarter program, this off-season program, and have given themselves the opportunity not just to be better with the playbook, but to be fast, to be actual machines. 41 guys on this roster. If you have 85 scholarship players, right? 86, and 41 of those guys are running those type of speeds. Jalen Mbakwe, 23. Xavier Brown, 21. Damani Jackson's 21.3. Jalen Miro, 23.8. Ryan Williams, 22.8. Kendrick Law, 22.7. Like all of these 21s to 23 ranges of speed. You're talking about speed all over on the offensive side, but then you look at the defensive side. Mbakwe, guys on the back end. Malachi Moore, 21. Damani Jackson, 22. All this speed, but then you go to the linebacker room. Justin Jefferson, 23. One of your fastest guys on the team, 23.8. Jahad Campbell, 21. Deontay Lawson, 20.4. Like all of these numbers in positions where you need guys that can cover space. So yeah, we extra fast this year. You're going to see the speed on the field, especially for the defense. Is going to help. But you look at guys going back to recruiting. You look at guys like Justin Hill, Duke Johnson, Luke Metz, guys that are committed to this class. Right now, they're rangy linebacker guys. And you look at the linebacker room right now, that's ahead of these guys. Realistically, you probably only going to be able to bring in 4. You talking about having a Noah Carter, Ja'Shawn Ross, Yanzi Pierre, all of those guys at your out of your linebacker room. They're lying in wait. They're not the starters this year. They're just lying in wait. Yanzi Pierre is going to be rotational, but he's lying in wait with the likes of Quay Russaw, Q Rob, and Keanu Cole in front of him, right? Yanzi Pierre is lying in wait. Noah Carter, Ja'Shawn Ross, Stephen Duma. We don't know if he's going to end up being a bandit or a wolf or a tackle. We don't know what he's going to be after his first year JUCO. So we got a lot of talent. So losing a guy like Jaden Harmon, it hurts for the media, for the points in the recruiting rankings, right? But it doesn't hurt for personnel when you're talking about the staff recruiting exactly what they need. And I guarantee you that fight for Harmon is not done. Jaden Harmon, the battle for his commitment is not done. There are certain guys that you'll lose, you'll be like, okay, but there are certain guys that when they commit elsewhere, you don't want them to be committed elsewhere. You want them to be a part of Jaden Harmon, Justin Hill, Luke Metz, Duke Johnson. Who is the other linebacker recruiting in that class? Let me pull up my diagram. I had to adjust it since we had some exits in the past few days. But that isn't catching me by surprise as far as losing another linebacker recruit or having another flip. What is surprising to me, AK Deer and his, continuing to push out his commitment date. We saw the decommitment from Ole Miss, and that had his reasonings. Seeing that Turbo Rogers is still 100% committed is good. To know that, and to know that we can possibly have, and I hope y'all got y'all coffee, y'all. I hope y'all got y'all coffee. Carly, do my hands still look big when I get it? Because it's right there in front of me. So, Carly, let me know. But if y'all got y'all coffee, go ahead and take a few sips, because we about to dive into the phone call conversations. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all feels is around this weekend's events with, not getting a commitment from AK Deer yesterday. We had a decommitment from Jaden Harmon. All my intel says AK Deer is still Bama. Not only that, but also we have to consider another thing, y'all. Recruiting is a year-round thing to these days. Recruiting is a year-round thing for college football these days. You have to be able to be in recruiting 24/7. Because things can change, and you got to understand, now these kids are getting exposure to this thing day in and day out, 24/7. They got college coaches texting them and all this stuff. So you don't know what one of these recruits may be going through one day, right? And you never know what can transpire. Maybe they had a bad practice and the coach hit them up, man. I heard you had a bad practice. Bad practice is just part of the game. Keep going, keep pushing. And that conversation there can lead him to get on Twitter and say, hey, I've done some thinking, and I decommitted from Alabama and I'm committing to Tennessee. That could be realistic. So my thing is, don't fear Bama fans when it comes to recruiting. This staff has almost a foolproof type of design of the targets that they're targeting. Courtney Morgan is doing great things. He has a way of getting guys in the door, getting them to understand the overall picture and buying into the process, right? And then Kalen DeBoer and that staff, they do the rest of the work with building relationships. Linebackers to look out for. Ty Jackson is a guy that we talked about a while ago. I don't think we lose his interest. He's been interested. It hasn't been a secret about Ty Jackson's interest in the University of Alabama. The linebacker room, especially in this class, was very crowded early on, and that happens. That happens when you have a product that everybody is desiring. And what you're starting to see now, guys, we still got Dawson Merritt and Duke Johnson, all these guys still on as far as commitments. We still have those guys. So Ty Jackson would be a cherry on top when you talking about linebacker commits in this class. Another recruit to keep your eye on, other than Ty Jackson, it's a young man, Tyler Lockhart. Tyler Lockhart, he's been kind of soft on his recruitment or his interest in Alabama, but another recruit out of Mississippi. Another linebacker out of Mississippi. Keep your eyes on him. Alabama has been having him under wraps for a while. They've been targeting him. 4-star recruit out of the state of Mississippi. Mississippi State and I heard Mississippi State and Tennessee were heavy on him, right? They were pushing hard. Ole Miss doesn't have as much traction. He grew up a Mississippi State kid. But if there's room for him at the University of Alabama, I'm hearing some solid things about him. So be on the lookout for him. Other recruits, before we dive into our conversation about recruiting and some of the things, your reactions to the decommitment, what you're hearing in recruiting, guys, you would love to have on this roster, and your reaction to AK Deer and why he hasn't committed yet, why he keep pushing him back. What's the deal? We'll talk about it in the first quarter calling segment, and then we'll dive into our Bama talk, our real Bama talk in the second quarter. But recruits to keep your eyes on, targets that we've been looking at that may be committed elsewhere or may not have been committed yet. You guys, Naeem Ofert is still a realistic target. Alabama is dialed in on pushing. That's a public thing. Pushing for Naeem Ofert to the ink is on the paper, right? To have Naeem Ofert and Dylan Lee in this class committed and Chuck McDonald, that would be probably the best cornerback class we've seen come through Alabama as far as their overall initial ratings, right? Skill set wise. I look at this class that we got now, Xavier Brown, Mincy, and Mbakwe, shoot, those 3 corners there, they were all great at the high school level. But to have these guys be rated on paper, this would be the probably the second or third most talented group of cornerbacks recruited to the University of Alabama in a class. So be on the lookout for Naeem Olford. I think that's a real opportunity there, especially as the season goes along. We get him on campus for that game day experience. You check out Naeem Olford. And then there was a wide receiver. I'm trying to pull my notes up, y'all. I know Jaden Perlott, that was somebody that I was high on early on. I haven't updated anything. I'll check on that today. Any recruits y'all think y'all want to know about that I haven't mentioned right now? Y'all know we have our tight end out of this 2025 class, Caleb Edwards. Do not be surprised if we get a flip from the guy that's committed to Florida, Micah Jones. Do not be surprised if we start pushing for Micah Jones out of Madison in Mississippi and we get a flip from him. I was able to get in a conversation about Micah Jones, and there's a personal development coach right now that trains him, and this young man is interested in possibly coming to Alabama and having an opportunity to be a tight end. Caleb Edwards, there's talks that Caleb Edwards might be a big X wide receiver transition for us. At 6'6", 235, 240 pounds, his play cell, his skill set fits the mold of an X wide receiver in this offense. So he's getting recruited as a tight end. Do not be surprised if he comes and switches over to wide receiver, kind of like what we saw with Caleb Odom. Who else? Looking at my list, I haven't updated a lot, y'all, with how busy we've been. I got to get back on the ground and start boots on the ground and start getting some of these updates with guys that Bama was targeting. And y'all know a lot of stuff has changed. Abdullah being, decommitting. That wasn't a hard thing for us to understand. Not Abdullah, but what's the young man out of Miller? I forget the young man's name, the linebacker, guys. Dang, Miles Johnson. Seeing his decommitment wasn't a surprise. Of the linebackers that we had committed, he was probably the least talented, not trash. He just was the least talented. He didn't provide as much range as the rest of them. So we'll dive into the conversation, y'all. But before we get into that, y'all, if you haven't gotten your merch, man, what are you doing? So make sure y'all go check out the merch. Get into the first quarter calling segment here on the Coach Smook Morning Show. Next up, phone call line will be open. Y'all enjoy this merch commercial, enjoy this merch promo. If you haven't got your merch, go check it out. Back here after this commercial, this infomercial on the Coach Smook Morning Show. Love y'all.
Did somebody say put me in the game? The time has finally come. Here at the Coach Smook Network, we are officially launching our first merchandise line. We will have a lineup of t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies available, with more items to come in the future. The way you can find these items is by simply going to the YouTube page, clicking on the links, and you will see the Coach Smook Network merchandise link below. Or during our live stream, type in the chat !merch, and you will see the link come up. And from that website, you can purchase all the variety of merchandise that we have available. So between now and August 31st, you will have a chance to receive a 15% discount on all merchandise available. Don't wait too long. Don't wait until it gets close to the end. Coach Smook Network is growing fast, and I'm glad to be a part of what we're building here. Thank you for your support, and go get your merch, man.
It's here. Authenticity above all. AAA family. Coach Smook. You know what it is.
Yeah, let's go, man. First quarter calling segment. Can't talk. First quarter calling segment brought to you by the AAA family. Shout out to our sponsors too, man. Y'all see all of our sponsors, their logos at the bottom. I think it might be the right-hand corner of y'all screen. Maybe, is it the bottom left-hand corner? Y'all see the logos at the bottom. Tailgate Party Committee, all of our sponsors, everybody, you are the sponsors. This team, this network is ran by a community, a team of personnel that support 100%. Shout out to all 54 of y'all in the chat. Do I have my live viewership banner up here? Let me see. We got the live ticker up there. Oh yeah, we got them up there. I see y'all 51 of y'all up there. 49 of y'all. Y'all see the live numbers up there to the top, right? Yo, this actually looks better. I like this. So hopefully y'all rocking with it, cause I'm rocking with it. I think I'm really rocking with it now. Like, the more we y'all like the new layout. Yeah, I'm rocking with it. The Kinesis, I love it. So let's go ahead and get into the phone call segment. 334-625-1121. Phone call line is open. So what I need is if I have people who do graphics and stuff, can somebody put a call-in number? Can somebody make one and put it in the Discord and submit it right now? I'll edit it right now. It looked like a real desk, KT. Yeah. I'll edit it right now, and I will add it to the show. Black and red theme, black, red, and white theme, and we'll get it added to the show. Oh yeah, we got our first caller on the line.
Call from
Zachary put me in the game, coach.
Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game? How you feeling this morning?
I'm doing okay, Coach Smook. Just my dad called me while we was live, and he had to leave work early this morning because he had a little spell this morning. We don't know if it was the heat or what's going on, so he had to leave work and go to the doctor and get checked out real quick.
Well, look, Zach, you know how we do here. We're a family, man. So just know that
right.
that you know, I'm praying for him, and I know you sharing that with the family and all the network. We're praying for your father, man. If y'all don't mind, man, I do this. I don't play about health and stuff. I know we didn't do it morning inspirational. We'll end up recording it, pre-recording it, and we'll put this inspirational moment out later today. But I want to take a moment and just do a quick prayer for Zach's father, y'all. He's a long time supporter of the network now. He's very much in support of Zach being a part of this network, being a media personality for the a community personality for the network. So if everybody could, man, praying hands in the chat. But I'm gonna say a quick prayer. So if y'all bow your heads, dear God, we thank you for bringing us here today, Lord. We ask that you just, Lord God, right now, and not just for Zach's father, for anybody in the network right now, anybody part of this community, Lord God, that's dealing with any health issues, any scares, any trials, tribulations, Lord God, we ask that you just go put your hands on their behalf, Lord God, put your hands on them, cover them with your love, Lord God, cover them with your grace, comfort them in their time of indecisiveness or confusion, Lord God, or struggle. We ask that you just comfort each and every one, but we send a special prayer for Zach's father, Lord God. We ask that you just touch his health, Lord God, whatever it is going on in his body, in his mind, Lord God, in whatever health issues are trying to arise. We plead your blood, Lord God. We speak healing, we speak peace, we speak prosperity, we speak total health in Jesus' name. We thank you for the praise report. We thank you for the victory in this moment. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And Zach, I hope, you know, and I'm not going to say I hope, I believe that God is going to use this situation, not just for you and your family, but to help others. And whatever God's trying to test you with right now with your faith, don't worry, don't panic. You know, it's human. We're human. Yes, we're going to worry. We're going to have concerns, but trust that God's plan and God's will always be done, and have faith in knowing that his will is for your benefit. So, you know, before we get into any conversation, man, I need you to be encouraged with that. And AAA fam, I need y'all to be encouraged, whatever you're dealing with. I'm telling you, this morning could have been another struggle for us, but we chose to show up again. We chose to wake up and fight. And y'all know I'm big on that. I look at my mirror every day. I thank God every day for an opportunity to wake up and fight. So with that being said, Zach, we know that it's going to work out for your father, and we
Right.
we really do. We ask that you keep us updated on it, and we're going to keep rocking with you, man.
Right. And I'll keep y'all updated and everything. But, and like I said, it's probably nothing, but he wanted to go get checked out because, you know, strokes running our family, you know, all that. And he just wanted to get everything, get a clean bill of health before he'd be like, oh, it's nothing. And then, you know, something worse happens.
As he should. But God got him. I promise you that. I feel, I feel that with every bone in me, man. Like really, like I know. And we go through things. You know, even when with sports and all of that stuff, man. We go through things and we get exposed to things, and it's not always for us. I think as a people, we always get caught up in trying to make it be about, you know, why this happening to me. It may not be for you. Why can't you just be okay with God using you to show somebody else? That's why I feel like my journey is happening right now. I feel like my journey right now in content creation, in life, is happening not just for me, but for somebody else. And so we definitely got you. We definitely got your father in our prayers. And but Zach, give him something to think about. Give him something to listen to while he's sitting getting checked out. When he check his phone and he come check out the Coach Smook Network and watch it back. What's on your mind, man, when it comes to Alabama football and recruiting? You saw that we lost Jaden Harmon in recruiting. Something
Right.
that I didn't expect. But also AK Deer, you know, he keep moving that date around, you know, with the commitment. Give me your thoughts on everything. I know your general feels, but just those two in particular. And then we'll just continue diving the conversation. We got about 3 minutes on this phone call.
Okay. Yeah. Going with Jaden Harden. I agree with you. This linebacker room was just crowded for the 2025 class, and maybe he's saying that he wasn't going to have the opportunities to get on the field and have playing time like others would, because like you said, we got Noah Carter and all them coming in this that came in this class, and then everybody else that's coming in next year's class as well. It's just getting crowded for him. So I think he's saying that maybe it wasn't the best fit for him and decided to go elsewhere, which is a good thing to do now while he's in the recruiting process, instead of us needing him, you know, a year or two down the road and then he transfers on us like some of the players that did this year when Nick left or retired. And
Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
And going on about the AK Deer thing, I mean, I believe, this is just my opinion, I believe he's, you know, enjoying his recruiting process because, you know, he kind of committed quickly with Ole Miss, and so I think he's just taking his time and really trying to decide, is Alabama the best fit for him, or whichever school he decides to go to, you know, and just taking that time to really evaluate where his best fit is. And maybe it won't be at Alabama. If it's not, you know, I wish him the best of luck. But if he does come to Alabama, I want him to be committed to Alabama, you know. And if he ain't committed to Alabama, don't come, you know, because we both know what kind of toxic mentality brings to a locker room, because we've had it with Agiya Hall, Isaiah Bond.
Man, do you remember how crazy the locker rooms that year Agiya Hall was a freshman? You remember how I don't know about everybody in the phone, I mean in the chat, but I remember so many stories coming out about just fights in the locker room, him, you know, walking out of team meetings, like all crazy stuff as a freshman. I remember all this crazy stuff happening, man, and you know, a lot of it had to do with the offensive coordinator. He didn't have a good rapport with the offensive coordinator that year.
Right.
And there was some disrespectful stuff said. I know verbatim some things that as a coach I would never say to one of my players, regardless of how they act or whatever. So that played a part in it, but you can't expect a 17-year-old to react like an adult, a mature adult.
Right.
And as a coach, it's your job. It's part of your job, not just to help them win football games, but to develop these young men to be people who understand how adults operate. Effective communication, all of that stuff matters in these arenas. And Ajayi Hall was definitely one, unfortunately, that was mishandled, and the results are showing.
Right. And, you know, some of the things he did caused Nick to ask him to leave.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I don't want this narrative to be put out about Ajayi Hall. Coach Saban didn't ask Ajayi Hall to leave. The offensive coordinator told Ajayi Hall that as long as he was the offensive coordinator, he probably wouldn't find room in his offense. As long as he was the offensive coordinator, he would not find room in his offense. He didn't recruit him. He wouldn't find room in his offense. That intel told a 17-year-old makes a 17, 18-year-old draw back. I don't care who you are. If I was a top wide receiver in the nation, right? Or just in the state, even in state. You know, Ajayi Hall was one of the top wide receivers in the nation, though. If I'm a top wide receiver, I know I have worth. And you tell me after I've committed to your university that I won't have a place in your offense,
right?
That's not how that's supposed to go. So that's where I drew the line at. But Coach Saban did not kick him off the team. It was a mutual thing. He was having behavioral problems. He was dealing with it. He was going through his punishment, showing up, starting to mature. But Coach Saban provided him the opportunity, told him, you know, things weren't looking up. And he asked him, you know, was there any opportunities that he could possibly, you know, take advantage of if that's what he wanted. And Texas, Coach Saban helped him get to Texas. People don't know that part. Coach Saban helped him get to Texas. He was the bidding piece in getting him to Texas. Coach Saban vying, saying, hey, lot of maturing to do, but opportunity is there.
Right.
So, but yeah, Zach, go ahead.
And maybe it was false narratives put out there in the media. Like I said, I'm just getting into this recruiting and all that this year, just since I've started following you. So it's a new thing for me that I'm getting into. So maybe it was a false narrative that was put out in the media, and you know, and I or something I misread or whatever.
Zach, the Kinesis in the chat said maybe he dropped those peppers on purpose. Nah, that game, I don't think those were on purpose. The Kinesis, it's funny, but I don't think that was on purpose. The Ajayi Hall got exposed that game. He hadn't been prepared. We have been saying it in different conversations on different shows. His brain just wasn't locked into what was happening at Alabama, and a lot of that probably had to do with the simple fact of what he was dealing with. He had a child, all of that stuff. So y'all consider all of that, man. These kids, they go through a lot. Not a lot of them have guidance and stuff either. But Zach, I got a question. If we were to get AK Deer, Turbo Rogers, and I know you've seen some of their highlights and stuff. We've done them on our show. What would that look like with next year? You got possibly Jan Miller leaving out of that running back room.
Right.
Richard Young comes back. Justice Haynes comes back. Kevin Riley comes back. Daniel Hill comes back. You got Turbo Rogers, who's I'm here in Montgomery. Word on the street, he's solid. Alabama, right? And then you would have AK Deer. That would be six. Right. that could be 5, possibly 6 top 5 running backs, top 10 running backs from their respective classes on the roster. How does that look for Alabama? And as a fan coach, how does Coach Zach navigate that?
All right. The biggest question I would have is Turbo and AK willing to sit a year or two till Justice leaves, and one of them take his spots, and or what is that going to look like, and are they willing to compete and possibly beat out Justice Haynes?
Right.
Who knows? Because you never know what's going to happen until they get there and camp happens. And so me, I would want a competition, and I would handle it the best player plays. Would have like 3 or 4 running back rotation like we will this year.
Right.
But where does everybody fit? And see, even if we done that, somebody's gonna get left out, and it's gonna, I don't. If we get both of them, I don't know how to. Me as who I am, I wouldn't know how to handle that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a coach. I'm not, smart when it comes to, what I want.
Personnel management is probably not your high point. We get it, but with that type, and this is what I was getting at. With that type of talent in the room, you manage it by allowing it to play out. That's the best way. You let the guys decide it. You let them come out. You let them see their film. You let them evaluate. You let them understand what you're looking for. And that's why I think coaching staffs like Kalen DeBoer's staff have such longevity with retaining players, because you don't show me a practice clip where you see the same person stepping up first. And maybe probably the quarterback room is probably the only spot, and the offensive line, but everywhere else, you will see Jam Miller step up and be the first in line on some videos. You'll see Justice Haynes there. You even saw the walk-on, J.R. Gardner, Junior Gardner. You saw him leading drills one practice. Then you go to the DB room. You see another walk-on. Elijah May was at the front of the drills one practice. And then Jalen Mbakwe was in the front of the drill at one practice. And then you go to the safeties. You had Brayson Hubbard kicking off the drills. Then you go to the linebackers. You had Sterling Dixon leading off. So these coaches are bought into creating a mindset of everybody has an opportunity. Everybody's going to have a chance to compete. So with that being said, that's going to affect recruiting. In my mind, that's going to affect recruiting for the positive as recruits continue to come on campus during the season. And with that being said, I don't think we have to worry when it comes to recruiting, especially losing or having guys decommit this early in the recruiting season. So, Zach, last thing, anything you want to say to the people before I let you off the line and open and we go to our second quarter calling segment?
Roll Tide, AAA family, and have a great day.
And y'all, and Zach, remember, stay encouraged, man. You can't. Don't worry about it. God got it all. I promise you, He got it all. It's all in His hands. All that. We get the regular talk about what things are, but really, if we all take a moment and really trust God in these moments where we don't understand, I guarantee you He'll start to show up and show out for you. So, definitely appreciate you calling in, Zach. And we'll catch up with you. We'll catch up with you either in the third, fourth quarter, whatever segment we call back in. The phone line is going to be open the rest of the show. So we'll catch up, man. And roll Tide.
Roll Tide, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, y'all shout out to my brother Zach, man. He he really be showing up and showing out for the network. I love it. I can't ask for a better team of support personnel, team of contributors to the network. Shout out to Zach, man, for the phone call. Listen, I'm trying to make sure my settings is set up. Okay, we're good. Let me see. Make sure the ringer's on. Boom. The ringer is on. We good. So, phone line is open. 334-625-1121. Once again, if you're in the Discord, and you know how to use Bazart or something like that, some type of text animation. It ain't even gotta be animated. It could be just a regular little bar. Send that picture to me with the call-in line open. Call in 334-625-1121. Send me a picture of that. I'll edit it up during the next phone call in Discord. Mods, I need 2 mods. I haven't seen a mod. I seen one reply, Bino. I need a mod in the Discord. Not moderating the Discord, but being aware of the mod chat in the Discord. And if it's one of y'all, if we get a picture in the locker room for the on-air call-in number, we'll use it. And the apps, y'all can use multiple apps. Just use a text app, create a little red, black, and white design, make that thing work out for us. Call in line 334-625-1121. Again, 334-625-1121. Call in for the second quarter calling segment when we come back from this break. Y'all, so check this out. We did merch, and I'm kind of just testing these out, y'all. We did merch. We're gonna do the sponsor infomercial transition next. And when we come back, I'll make a few announcements. We'll go into our second quarter calling segment when we come back, right? Go into the second quarter calling segment. When we come back, the topic of discussion for the second quarter calling segment, I think this one's gonna be a good one. What's wrong with RJ Young? Why is RJ Young fixed on speaking on Bama, right? Why is RJ Young so hell bent on getting the attention of Alabama Nation? Does he understand what he's getting himself into? Does he understand that, we've already kind of figured that he knows nothing about this thing called college football, right? So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna open up the phone lines to kind of respond to this. I don't even know what to call him. Is he a content creator? Is he an analyst? RJ Young, Oklahoma coverage, content creator, whatever he wants to be today. We're gonna talk about it. We about to, as a matter of fact, we're going to actually download that clip. Dwight, did you send it directly to me? Dwight, send it. If Dwight is in the chat, Dwight, I need you to send that clip directly to me on my Coach Smook, the Coach Smook network. Not the admin, the other one. Discord. Post it in there for me right now, if you don't mind, brother. And then where's the other one? Dwight posted a pretty good one in the chat yesterday. There we go. I got it. I got one. And then can we get a let me see, can I get this one? All right, we'll just add a media file right here. And then we're gonna open it up here. We don't need to loop it. I'm setting it up now, y'all. Setting it up for y'all now. Y'all got me working already. I like that. All right, so when I pull this up, I might have to adjust the volume. Y'all let me know. When we pull this clip up, I might have to adjust the volume. But that should be the only thing we should be doing with it. Y'all, this is pretty cool, y'all. They changed some settings here on OBS. Can I bring that source back up? Let me see. What in the heck? All right, y'all. And then appreciate that super chat, $5 super chat from my brother Antonio, my cousin Antonio, man. Coming through with the $5 super chat, says RJ Young works for Fox and they cover Big Ten and he's from Oklahoma and diehard OU fan. So he hate Alabama but swears to Nick Saban. RJ Young, you in the SEC now, bruh. I don't know who lied to you and told you that junk was gonna fly, bruh. But you better tread carefully, cause you on Coach Smook Network hit list 100%. And once I get my money up and we get this network like fully fledged booming, operating, I'm gonna have a producer in the background doing stuff like this. And then after I get this set up, y'all, I have to set it up like this before I do any transitions, because if I don't, then audio's gonna be messed up, all that good stuff. So definitely want to make sure we're doing it right. Where's my audio options for this? I guess it's not on there. So we'll try it. We'll try it when we come back, y'all. Boom. All right, so here we go. We're gonna jump into this next commercial. I forget which one is the sponsors. Check out our sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors: Diamond Sports Group, Rusk County Athletics Department, Man of Standard, Executive Security. Y'all check it out. Show some love to them. Hey, here we go. We jumping into our second quarter calling segment.
Leandre Gota Tejus.
Y'all tell me what happened there. Was there music playing, background music playing, and the Diamond Sports Group clip? Let me know, cause it definitely was supposed to have music to it. Here we go. And then I'm gonna edit this right here. So we got the reaction clip here. All right, boom. So I'm gonna mute the chat here. I'm gonna take the chat off screen. And then we're gonna open this up now. Let's see if it pops up the right way. So wait, yes, you get the clip, RJ Young, Jordan. All right, yes. So there was music going. Was there music? Was there two different types of music going? Cause if so, then I know what to do next time. So while y'all respond to that, I'm gonna go ahead and run this clip and then we're gonna react to it.
Well, I lean on that ranking, right? The fifth best team in the SEC is the ninth best team in college football as I see it. And if you need any other definition for depth, I don't know what it is, man, because I was looking at this. And, again, I want to lean on Alabama here just for a little bit because I think they're a very interesting test.
Are y'all getting audio from the reaction clip?
Is going to be, right? At 9, I think they got some room to grow, and I think they just need to show me a little bit more than they got to show some other folks because I think at number 5 with the roster that Kalen DeBoer has versus the roster that Coach Saban had last year, I'm going to give Coach Saban the benefit of the doubt that I'm not going to give to Kalen DeBoer. That's just it, right? I understand that man has won 104 games and lost 12.
Okay, there it is. I'm sorry. There it is. All right, y'all.
So we're going to wait.
Boom. We're going to start it over.
And they got time here.
We're going to start it over, right? I forgot. Yeah, we can hear it. Yes, we can hear RJ audio from. Okay, bet. Okay, boom. All right, I got it now. Y'all got audio. I got audio now.
I lean on that ranking, right? The fifth best team in the SEC is the ninth best team in college football, as I see it. And if you need any other definition for depth, I don't know what it is, man. Because I was looking at this, and again, I want to lean on Alabama here just for a little bit because I think they're a very interesting test case for what this playoff is going to be, right? At 9, I think they got some room to grow, and I think they just need to show me a little bit more. Then they got to show some other folks, because I think at number 5 with the roster that Kalen DeBoer has versus the roster that Coach Saban had last year, I'm going to give Coach Saban the benefit of the doubt that I'm not going to give to Kalen DeBoer. That's just it, right? I understand that man has won 104 games, lost 12, but he ain't done that in the SEC, okay? So we're going to wait. We're going to see. And they got time here. I also think that.
So check this out. This is my gripe. And I gotta go here for this, y'all. I gotta go here for this. Just that one thing. I have to go here for this. So, hold on. Let me see. Here we go. We're going to the podium for this one. We're gonna react to this one. Then we're gonna come back to the calling segment. All right. So y'all stand by for a second. Let me see if we got the podium set up the right way. Let's go to it. You talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
I'm not going to take up a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Hey, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just feeling sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Yeah, so, all right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. So we had to bring it to the podium, one, because not only RJ Young, not only did you, there's an echo now. I know what we got to do. Boom, I got y'all right now. I got y'all now. So when we go through the transitions, we gotta take the music, route it, gotta unroute it. We can't route it in, which is cool. We can fix that. That's an easy fix. What's the echo? Is the echo on the transitions? Because if that's the case, we can fix that. On a whole nother tip. But RJ Young, first of all, Alabama at number 9. You're talking about a team that was literally in the playoffs last year. One snap away from going to the national championship, right? One good play away from giving themselves the opportunity to play in the national championship game. Eventually losing in that game that didn't allow us. We lost to the national champions, right? The best team in college football was the team that kept us from being the best team in college football. On a simple take, that's what we're talking about. But to say that a top 4 team in the nation who only lost as far as production, yes, majority of production, but as far as production, you lose Isaiah Bonds. Majority of our catches, right? He goes to Texas. You lose Jermaine Burton, majority of our catches. He goes to the NFL. Offensive wise, you lose Jace McClellan and Roydell Williams. In a run attack in an offensive scheme that struggled heavily last year. With a coach whose offensive skill set as far as play calling was nowhere near on the level or is going to be at this point in college football on the same level as Kalen DeBoer, right? And Tommy Reese. We didn't have the benefit of having a Kalen DeBoer last year. And now you've not only have you removed that system, but you've added weapons and pieces to that offense where the primary position where we struggled at the center position, we've replaced that with the number 1 rated center in the nation. And you're talking about depth. Alabama is the number 3 roster as far as 4-star, 5-star, like recruiting ratings. Average ratings per class, per graduation class. Alabama is number 3 as far as averages, with an average rating of 92.3 per recruit. Average rating of 92.3. That means on average, Alabama's roster, with all the turnover that we had, on average, we have a 4-star. We have 4-star, highly touted 4 stars on average. 92.3, 92.8, I think the number was. And RJ Young is sitting here saying that we don't have depth. The depth is a question. It's a question for every program. You're sitting there, you're walking into this season as an Oklahoma fan with Jackson Arnold, who threw 3 interceptions against Arizona in a bowl game. And don't say, we didn't have our full team. You did. You did. Dylan Gabriel left. Jackson Arnold had already been getting snaps during the season. Not a lot. But he's not the great, he's not the great coming of, the second coming of a Baker Mayfield or Jalen Hurts. I promise you that. So those days of elite quarterback play, y'all have yet to see that. Oklahoma, Dylan Gabriel wasn't even that effective last year. You see what he did, got up out of there. Come on, man. Come on. 110 and 49 versus the, you know what? That history crap, that don't matter when you're talking about a whole seismic change. You know what? You can be 149 against the SEC when you're seeing them in bowl games every year. For 30, 40 years, you're only seeing them in bowl games. Yeah, you're going to find some success there. Because guess what? You know how many teams, Oklahoma, how many SEC teams Oklahoma sees at the end of the season where starters are sitting out? Last time Oklahoma was in the playoff game, y'all remember what happened? Y'all remember what Georgia did to them boys? And they got to see that. They got to see something of that level every week. But you rank Alabama at number 9. You say we got depth issues. You say Kalen DeBoer can coach and win, but he's not going to be able to do that in the SEC. Why not? Why not? What coach in the SEC has a better winning record than Kalen DeBoer? What coach in the SEC? Who in the SEC, especially with the talent on roster, given the fact that Coach Kalen DeBoer has already proven that he can coach, no matter where he is, he can coach winning football. Who in the SEC has that? Who else has proven that? Kirby Smart is at the best possible, has walked into the best possible opportunity as a head coach at Georgia. At the time he walked into Georgia, he probably had the 3rd or 4th most talented roster in the SEC, right? Retained that roster, and with his connections and his blueprint from the GOAT himself, he was able to thrive. You look at what Elijah Drinkwitz has done in Missouri, a program that's been kind of in the middle. He's starting to push them over the top to that tier 1 level. Ole Miss, all of these coaches, Lane Kiffin, he had a previous stint in the SEC with Tennessee, but didn't have the assets. Now he has the assets. He's got some tutelage from Coach Saban, winning offensive play calling, right? For the most part. He comes in the SEC, he starts becoming a competitor, makes Ole Miss a competitor. Who else we got? Who else we got in the SEC right now, y'all, that's booming? Tennessee, Josh Hype on Tennessee. Josh Hype on Tennessee are going to be competitors. LSU, Kelly and LSU. All these new coaches in the SEC who were in different conferences or had their head coaching experience in different conferences have come in and made an impact. But a guy that's been able to go and win conferences, right? Go and win. Be in the playoffs 2 years after having a program. None of his recruits on roster. Managing rosters. Not managing, but developing rosters. Can't come to the University of Alabama where you're going to have a cesspool of talent, right? An overflow of talent. And win. People, they have lost their mind. RJ Young, you have lost your mind. So I will be tuning into your content. Not because your voice sounds like is entertaining or anything you say is entertaining, but you say a lot of crazy stuff that's going to give me some energy. So this is just phase 1 of the response. RJ Young, Oklahoma, be happy to go 6-6 this year. How about that? Be happy if Jackson Arnold can make it through a full season. Your offensive line, yes, while you're recruiting the right way, you got about 2 years before you start playing SEC football on that O-line. Your defense, yes, you have Brett Venables, who is a defensive-minded coach, but even his schematics is a little outdated. He has a lot of Saban foundational beliefs in structuring his defense. And that intel is going to have problems already. Your defense is not SEC style defense right now. It's becoming, it's turning into, but even the SEC style defense is starting to change. So Oklahoma, RJ Young, before, and you know what's crazy? I can't even tie you to Oklahoma because the own Oklahoma fan base can't stand you. RJ Young, you can't even get vetted by the Oklahoma fan base. It's funny when I go to those comments and I see Oklahoma fans telling you to shut the up. Just shut your dumb up. We both in the receding hairline gang, but God, leave my guy. Can't be losing common sense too. We both in the struggling facial hair game, but you can't be struggling with some of these takes. And you're a college, you watch it, and you say you watch college football? Fox got him a good one. He fits the Fox mold. I'm telling y'all. Now, Fox, if you come looking for another personality, talk to me. I might cause a little controversy. I might change the landscape, but I'm available. Coach Smook Network, Coach Smook is available to come to Fox. Y'all cut the right text. Y'all cut the right checks. We talking good. And Fox, I promise you, my jump won't be nowhere near as ludicrous as RJ Young. You're talking about a program that has every playoff appearance they've gotten blown out. Oklahoma has not showed up once in the playoffs, even with Jalen Hurts. It's a reason why players who go there don't necessarily claim Oklahoma, don't necessarily claim OU. Baker Mayfield still talk about his A&M ties. Kyler Murray, they still talk about A&M ties, even though they got put on at Oklahoma. You know why Oklahoma is hype? Because Lincoln Riley made them a spot for not necessarily rejects, but for rehabbing players and their egos, right? Their morale. That's what Oklahoma's good at. They're not good at winning football games. Jason Watkins talking about Oklahoma going to come in the SEC 9-10 wins. No. Oklahoma 6-6, 7-5 at best. Auburn, the new Kentucky of the SEC, Oklahoma. How about that, RJ Young? So I'm keeping receipts. We taking names. We don't care about none of that extra stuff. So diving into the phone call segment, y'all. Second quarter calling segment brought to you by Coach Smook Network and the AAA fam. Shout out to Antonio Russell with the $5 super chat. He said, we got MJ Thompson just did his 3 months member chat. Let's see what it say. Good Coach Smook. Watch RJ's old content for more content. You know what? I don't for more context. I think that's what he was saying, for more context. Listen, RJ Young, I've kind of seen his stuff over the years. It's just never been capturing for me. It's just never been one of those things where I found it entertainment, nor was it informative. So I kind of downplayed it, you know. We kind of downplayed it, kind of let it be what it's gonna be, right? But then you coming for Bama in the midst of this transition, you a brave soul. So RJ, appreciate you for the fuel, for the fire. Definitely going to be interacting and continuing to respond to your crazy nonsense. Shout out to all 52 of you in the chat. Listen, take opportunity to join the AAA fam because we're going to start doing live reactions. We're going to get them recorded and edited up in the members only side of the network. You want to be able to have access to those roast sessions. Y'all.
Just give me my money.
Thank you, Antonio Russell, with the super chat, $5 super chat. But y'all, take an opportunity to become a member of the Coach Smook Network, right? But also to so you can get access to these behind the scenes workings and things. But coming back with the second quarter calling segment, brought to you by the AAA fam and all of our sponsors. Thank y'all for your support, man. Let me adjust this stream, y'all, and y'all know it's crazy. Like, this is cool because I'm really adjusting this as we move. I'm making small adjustments before I transition. So that's why the transitions are not as smooth today, as far as, you know, just jumping to it and making it do what it do. But it's all working out for our good. Once again, y'all, I appreciate y'all, AAA fam. Y'all really make this thing easy. And we're gonna see some more edits. This whole week we're gonna be adjusting this layout. So y'all, hopefully y'all enjoying this show this morning. If you are, run up the likes, run up the reactions, share on Facebook.
right now during the commercial, while we're watching this infomercial to how to become a member of the AAA family, share this on Facebook. I need 15 shares on Facebook during this commercial. Take a moment to do that for your boy. All right? I'm your boy, Coach Smook, and we're going to jump back into it, all right? Your opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
All right, y'all. So let me know. Was it going in and out? Was it going in and out? Y'all let me know. Was the echo going in and out? If that's the case, then I figured out what we're doing. Coach Smook Network, no echo near the end. Bet. Thank you. Thank you, Colin. Thank you. That's all I needed. So what I have to do is, let me know if y'all can hear me now. So y'all should be able to hear me now though. And the music. Second quarter calling segment brought to you by the Coach Smook Network and the AAA fam, y'all. Y'all should have the beat now. Y'all should have the music now. Yeah, okay, yes, both. Bet. So, is the music gone now? Yes, it is. All right, bet. We in here. We good now. I fixed it. So, going forward, we should have the commercials running perfectly because I don't need broadcast mix set up for my transition scenes. All right. And then let me get this Facebook follower goal off of the stream. I want y'all to understand, it ain't that I don't care about Facebook, man. It's just Facebook is not where it's at right now, y'all. Facebook is not where it's at. They don't support the creator, so we'll pull Facebook off. And we'll jump into the calling segment. 334-625-1121. Call into the phone line. The phone line is now open, 334-625-1121. Give me your thoughts on some of this RJ Young energy, y'all. Give me your thoughts on it. And Dwight, I did see it. I got it up. I'm about to download it now. And yeah, they want this clip. Okay. We'll bring it up for the next segment. As a matter of fact, we'll bring it up right now. Let's see. Do we got it on this channel? All right, let me see. It might be over here. Where we reacted to it here, right here?
I lean on that ranking, right? The fifth best team in the SEC is the ninth best team in college football.
All right, we got him now. So, I think I got it now. Here we go. While we wait for the phone to start ringing, let's see this one. All right, we got a phone call on the line, y'all. Hey, we got a custom ringer coming in too.
Call from
JB.
My boy JB, what's good, man? You in the game? Talk to me, my boy. How you feeling this morning?
You know I'm feeling good this morning, man. But I ain't even gonna be on here long. But I gotta, you know how in Baby Boy, Melvin's response, he goes, keep quiet around here because of your mom.
Yeah.
This boy RJ Young getting on my nerves. First of all, he got this purple sweater on looking like a fake Dave Chappelle.
Talk about him.
Second of all, he sounds like he is one of those kids from Lamb's Chops play along.
Get him.
Third of all, the last time you faced Oklahoma, what happened?
Talk about it.
I mean, last time faced Bama, what happened? Oklahoma fans.
Talk about it.
Like, why are we talking about this character? But you know they got nothing to talk about. But you know what happens when you talk about the Tide?
What about it?
We jump out them gates, and you know we do what we do.
You know what, JB? I want your thoughts on this. With this transition, and as a Bama fan, I take a personal. I take offense to this. Wait, hold on. Are y'all? Can y'all hear JB on the phone line, y'all? Can y'all hear JB on the phone line? Let me know. We should be able to hear him. Let me know. I'm gonna pause it right now. I'm gonna stop his time too. Okay, bet. We can hear him. So yes, I ain't got to route in no more. This is awesome. JB, you can hear me. The chat can hear me. Bet. So listen, awesome. JB, so with RJ Young, Matt Moscona, we saw David Pollack kind of take a few shots this offseason. As a fan, it bothers me to see these analysts, these content creators, instead of talking about their respective teams and using their respective teams to drive energy to themselves, they have to speak on Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
They have to speak on Alabama. Your thoughts on that? I'll give my reaction. I'll give kind of like my response to it. But like your thoughts on it, bro. Like why? Why do you continue to speak on Bama?
See, when you fear the
I'm
Giants
seeing you
for so long,
in the comments, on the replies, in the Instagrams, on the TikToks, and one of the things that I think
still talking about Nick. You talk like I said this the other day. They got killing the boy's name. Oh, he can't do this, he can't do that, he can't recruit, he can't dance. But why is his name in your mouth if he can't do none of these things?
Oh, talk about it.
His name stay in your mouth, but now he on the team that you've always feared. That should be our concern. That's the only thing about the content. You got to make things up. David Pollack, he found out what happened when you talk about the GOAT.
Hey,
he got no job no more.
Yeah, you remember my tweet about that?
What? I'm like, you keep worried about killing the boy. You need to be worried about Mike Venables because you do know we played him this year.
Right.
And when he get blown out by 30 to 40 points, you need to start looking at your own team.
Lord
your
have
own
mercy.
Your own fan base don't even support you. Why are you over here?
And see, that's what gets me too. Like you claim a fan base, right? You claim a team, and the fan base is in. You know what? He's almost like your poor man's, your zesty version of Uncle Lou. You know what I'm saying? Zesty RJ. Let me pull this video back up. Zesty Uncle Lou. Welcome to the stage. That's what we're gonna call you, RJ Young. Zesty Uncle Lou. With it, yeah. I would have never came on as a Fox representative, right? As an Oklahoma fan with this purple. I don't. Do we classify this as? So I don't get it, RJ Young, and you know, I understand. I get it on the aspect. You're a content creator. You want people's eyes on you. You got the right eyes on you, and hopefully this don't dismantle your viewership, because I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, and I think Bama Nation is in support of it 100%. But what else you got for him, JB, before you get off the line, bro?
I just want to say, roll tide to my family. We love what you're doing, Smoke. Keep going for it. And our RV bus is pulling up. And when we pull up, we gonna show out.
You already know, bro. You already know. Chat, let me know if the volume on the stream is better now. I just turned it up a few decibels. Let me know if it's better. I didn't know I had got it down that low. I didn't know I had put it down that low, but y'all probably was struggling. Trina said RJ shit is all clickbait. Oh man. But shout out to JB for calling in. Let me know if y'all can hear it better. I turned it up. JB, fourth quarter calling segment is going to definitely be a hot one with this RJ Young response. I know everybody's ready to call in and talk about it. We're here at the top of the hour, y'all. The top of our what's this? The third hour of the show. We're at the top of the third hour. Shout out to JB. JB, roll tide, man. We'll catch up with you, brother.
Roll tide.
So shout out to JB, man, for calling in. We got, that was our second quarter calling segment. We're going into the third quarter, y'all. As we transition back to our next segment, y'all take a moment. Y'all check out the merch, man. Check out the merch. We want y'all to take advantage of purchasing this merch. I want to see AAA community merch all over the nation. So as we go into this next transition, y'all take advantage of this merch. It's nice. We got baby merch on there. Also, we got stickers. We got stickers being launched on the site. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and click the button now. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock, so they could post at 12, or it might go now. Let me see. It might go now. Coach Smook Network. We got the Coach Smook Network stickers. And they're the ones that's transparent. You stick them. They got the transparent background. You stick them anywhere. You stick them anywhere. And they're going for I think these are the singles, so they're going for, how many is in the pack? How many is in there? Let me see. I gotta see how many come in there. Oh, my fault. That's the wrong one. I'm sorry, I gotta fix something. All right, the stickers. Every sticker purchase, all the proceeds from sticker purchases are going to, that's what I'm trying to figure out now, y'all. All the Coach Smook Network sticker purchases coming out will be, proceeds will be going to all of our charitable giving opportunities. So every sticker purchase, like I said, let me see, I'm trying to fix something, y'all. It won't let me post it. I'm sorry. It won't let me put the order through. All right, every sticker purchase is going towards our charitable donation. We got our Alabama Autism Awareness, and then we have the Wounded Warriors project that we are donated to, contributing to. So every one of these sticker purchases from the merch site will be a contribution to those donations. Think about it. Every $5 you purchase a sticker for, $3 is going to the Autism Awareness or Wounded Warriors project. So go check that out. Check out the merch, y'all. Be ready to call in for the third quarter calling segment we got coming up. I'm excited about it. One, because I think y'all gonna like this subject. We're kind of diving into the roster breakdown, right? Diving into the roster breakdown of what this roster is going to look like. Going forward, we're going to do an actual lineup. We'll be getting the starting lineups before each game this season, right? Which is cool. The coaching staff will be providing that. I can't wait for that, man. Starting lineups, projected starting lineups. We don't have to go off of that generic crap on the show. I mean, on the live game. When they bring up those generic starting lineups and you see a whole different lineup. We don't have to do that this season. So shout out to this staff for providing that. I think, I really think this staff is doing something different with engaging the fan base. I think one thing Coach Saban highlighted last season was just the fan engagement. I think it was something that the staff probably lost touch with, the students did. And last year he took ample amount of time to go and reassert that initiative with the Bama fan base. So check out the infomercial regarding our merch, and hopefully y'all jump on it and get into it, y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here. I'm Coach Smook on the Coach Smook Network. Y'all, I'll be back.
Did somebody say put me in the game? The time has finally come. Here at the Coach Smook Network, we are officially launching our first merchandise line. We will have a lineup of t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies available, with more items to come in the future. The way you can find these items is by simply going to the YouTube page, clicking on the links, and you will see the Coach Smook Network merchandise link below. Or during our live stream, type in the chat !merch, and you will see the link come up. And from that website, you can purchase all the variety of merchandise that we have available. So between now and August 31st, you will have a chance to receive a 15% discount on all merchandise available. Don't wait too long. Don't wait until it gets close to the end. Coach Smook Network is growing fast, and I'm glad to be a part of what we're building here. Thank you for your support, and go get your merch, man.
It's here. Authenticity above all. AAA family. Coach Smook. You know what it is.
Yeah, baby. So check this out. We got this next calling segment, but I wanted to talk about something. We going into the third quarter. It's halftime now. I want y'all to take an opportunity right now to go and check out the event website, event.com. Eventbrite.com. And if you go to the location, we got the infomercial being broadcast today. We'll start putting it out. But go check out eventbrite.com. Coach Smook tailgate party event hosted by the Tailgate Party Committee. They're hosting us, and we had our VIP section. Y'all don't want to miss that event. The amount of people that are talking about purchasing tickets this week, we have 18 tickets left. Y'all. So I need y'all to go and get y'all tickets. If you really want to be there, you need to go ahead and get the tickets. Frederick White just subscribed to the channel, man. Appreciate you for becoming a member subscribing to the YouTube channel, man. Shout out my boy Frederick White coming through with the YouTube subscription. Come and join in the Coach Smook Network. I hope y'all enjoy that little banner we had up there. That was pretty lit. And what's happening is the emotes, y'all. The emotes, when we do the AAA emotes, they're gonna start popping up on the stream, y'all. They're gonna start popping up on the screen. As a matter of fact, I'll add it for y'all right now if y'all want to do it. But while we do that, I want to do something before we do that. I want y'all to watch this. This is the clip that Antoine just provided for us, y'all. Going into this with RJ Young stuff, and then we'll go into the phone call segment and let y'all continue to respond to RJ Young. Then we'll close this phone call segment talking about the season and open up the fourth quarter calling segment. Where today the fourth quarter calling segment will be it'll be a little bit different format, giving people a little bit more time. But in the middle of the phone call, in the middle of the fourth quarter calling segment, during your call, When I give you a minute, I'm gonna stop you. I'm like, all right, now talk your stuff. That's gonna give you a minute to 30 seconds to really just spit what you gotta do in the fourth quarter calling segment. So the phone calls will be 3 to 5 minutes long in the fourth quarter, and we're just trying new things out going into the season. We don't have much to react to other than this RJ Young BS, so we're gonna try to give everybody opportunity to call in. But yeah, let me pull something. Here we go. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit, and then we're gonna pull this video up for RJ Young. Boom, here we go. Can we get volume on it?
In Instagram, on TikToks.
Here we go.
And one of the things that I think is funny is I got SEC fans going, who is this dude?
Yeah, cause you funny. Let me see.
See it in the comments, on the replies, in Instagram, on TikToks. And one of the things that I think is funny is I got SEC fans going, who is this dude? And why is he all of a sudden covering the SEC? Because we in there now. That's why. That's right. Like, that's the thing. It ain't just that Oklahoma's in the SEC. It's the SEC got to play Oklahoma. And that means that I'm on your head. I'm coming too. We're going to get to know each other real good. I'm trying to tell you, I've been on this thing covering college football on this space for, 7 years. Longer than a lot of these folks that claim to be college football YouTubers. I've been out here doing this, dog, and I'm 37 years old, right? This is my day job. It means that I 100% got time for this, okay? And I'm responding because there's some folks out here that just they don't know who Oklahoma is, and they certainly don't know who Oklahoma is in the SEC. So I'm gonna lay some facts down for you. I'm gonna throw something down for you right quick. We're gonna talk through it. So overall, Oklahoma's record against the current SEC, you know, the other teams that include Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, you know, y'all blue bloods, y'all original members and whatnot. Oklahoma's 110, 49, and 8. We have doubled y'all up. We have doubled y'all up and then some over the course of history of playing this little sport called college football. Against Missouri alone, Oklahoma is 67, 24, and 5. And I'm looking at the AP ranking, and it doesn't factor in any of that. It's what you think of Missouri now, what you think of Oklahoma now. Obviously, people believe that Missouri is a better football team than Oklahoma. Nice thing about this is we get to see this on a football field later this year. And there's going to be some moving. There's going to be some shaking. We're going to be talking about it. Because just because Missouri ran from the Big 12 to get away from us doesn't mean that we didn't come to the SEC looking to get them.
You talking about Jalen Miro and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
It's not going to take us a lot of time. But I want to say that I'm excited about what...
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
All right, y'all, we back. I was just saying, I was over there, and I keep forgetting. I gotta operate now. I operate a little bit differently. Let me know how the volume is. But I gotta reply to that before we get into the phone lines. Question: RJ Young, you talk about the record, the Oklahoma record versus the SEC. What is your record versus the SEC? Every team that's a part of the SEC doesn't necessarily represent the best product of the SEC, because if that's the case, then you talk about SEC versus Big 12 historically, we have ran the Big 12, not just Oklahoma, but the whole conference. So if you really want a valid point, talk about your record versus Alabama, your overall record versus Alabama, your overall record versus Georgia, your overall record. Let's talk about just the last 20 years. current college football era, Oklahoma does not match up against the SEC. You talk about owning Missouri, having Missouri in the Big 12. Ever since the Missouri has been in the SEC, y'all have the same amount of winning seasons right now. If I'm not mistaken, Oklahoma might have one less winning record season than Missouri. And I'm not even looking at stats. RJ, not only that, you talking about Oklahoma. I think the SEC is more concerned about Texas's talent. Texas's talent. Yeah, y'all snuck by them last year. Y'all called them slipping last year. But Texas has won the Big 12. They're the Big 12 champs right now. Not Oklahoma. They come over with some weight. Oklahoma didn't even make a playoff appearance. Missouri is about to go ahead and dog walk y'all. RJ, right now, I am ready. I'm prepared to make this bet. OU conference schedule, and I think out of the 12 games, you play 8. You play 8, right? You play 8 conference games, if I'm not mistaken, 8 or 9. Somebody fact check me in the chat real quick. Somebody fact check with me. And Missouri, one of the newer members, they just getting solidified. Missouri came over to the SEC in 2014, right? So they're just hitting that 10-yard mark, and you haven't been whooping them while they've been in the SEC. Exactly. You're talking about old history. You're talking about history that is irrelevant. The landscape of college football has changed. Brett Venables is going to be in for. You talk about Kalen DeBoer not being ready for the SEC. Brett Venables hasn't coached in the SEC either. Steve Sarkisian was a coordinator in the SEC. Come on, man. This is why does everybody keep trying to bring all of these different findings about Alabama up, right? Everybody keeps saying all this different stuff about Alabama, what they missing, why they not going to be able to do this, why they not going to be able to, but they fail to look at their own rosters. They fail to look at their own staff. They fail to look at their own circumstances. Oklahoma is coming to the SEC the year after Coach Saban leaves. You know what that means? The other head coaches in this league, not only are they trying to maintain their stake as the next up in the SEC, but they're going to be trying to prove that Texas and Oklahoma is not ready for the SEC. And you know what? You know who's more fit to showcase that right now than any team? Alabama. You look at the roster turnover, try to use that as your basis of why you think this team is going to struggle this year. Act like we don't have guys that have college football experience that came in and replaced those guys that was part of the production. And please don't think that Big 12 game plan coming in and not being able to play defense and think you're going to run up points is going to work. Y'all going to be burnt down in 3 weeks. Oklahoma going to be burnt out in 3 weeks. I guarantee it. And RJ Young, just a word of advice. You're going to be in the SEC talking trash. Make sure you put a little bass in your voice when you're talking. Just a little bass. Talking about everybody SEC trying to figure out who you is. Yeah, we trying to figure out who you is. Who are you? You like me. Don't nobody know who you is for real. You better come with some facts. Don't just come talking crazy. Come with some facts. We don't play that junk in the SEC. As much as I hate Auburn content creators and I don't listen to Tennessee or Georgia content creators, I think all of them got something to say about a Oklahoma cover analyst or whatever you want to call them, talking crazy about coming in the SEC, talking about anybody scared of it. You know what? When you talk about bowl games, you know what SEC teams hope for? Let's get an Oklahoma on the let's get them in a bowl game in a New Year's 6 bowl game, so we could show them how overhyped they is. As a matter of fact, let's find the stat before I speak on it. Let me find the stat. Oklahoma football versus SEC 2000 to now. Let's do that. Stormin and Norman, they posted this crap on the 16th against the what is OU records versus SEC teams. 166, 100. Oklahoma's overall record against the 12 other SEC teams is 22 and 13 and 2. We add in Missouri, so they got a winning record, but adding Missouri, Texas A&M, Texas, All time. So a majority of his stats came from the fact that Missouri, Texas, and Texas A&M, these are teams that you had in the Big 12. What is your records? What is your records over Alabama, Georgia, Florida? What are your records versus those teams? Let's do that. Oklahoma versus Alabama football history. Let's pull it up. And we're gonna go to Wiki. They provide the easy references. We're gonna go to Wiki. So it's 3-3 overall current win streak. Alabama 2018, last time we whooped that tail, right? Oklahoma, who's been a longer standing institution, they only their win percentage, they don't have as many wins as us, right? Let's see. Let's look at this. Make sure I'm reading this right. All-time record, we're number 3. They have more games than us, more games played, but we have more wins. Number 1 in national championships, we know that, right? Conference championships. Conference championship, OU has won 50 conference championships. When's the last time they won the last one? That's the real question. The conference, the SEC been around for 20 years, almost 20 years less than the Big 12. And Alabama had, percentage-wise, for the amount of time that we've been around, we've been able to win a higher percentage of our conference games than OU in their span. Alabama has almost won 50% of the SEC championship games since they started the game. Alabama has almost won half of them. Every 4 or 5 years, Alabama is going to be in their conference championship. What has Oklahoma been doing? Come on, man. We got more Heisman winners at Alabama, right? We got, what else we got? I mean, Alabama just historically is just a better, our crimson and white looks better than yours. Our stadium looks better than yours. Y'all, let's jump into it. Phone call segment 334-425. 625-1121. 625-1121. We're gonna open the phone lines right after this. You talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips? The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
I'm not going to take up a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Yo, Zach, you in the game, man. Got a caller on the line. Zach is in the game. What's up, Zach? Welcome back to the show, man. Third quarter calling segment. Go ahead and talk, man. We still kind of replying to RJ Young. We still talking about the landscape, OU coming into the SEC, even both teams. Let's talk about it. Let's dialogue, man. What you got to say about it?
Yeah, I don't think he's done his research, Coach Smook.
I'm convinced he hasn't. I'm 100% convinced at this point, Zach.
Yeah, because if he looked at this roster, he'd realize that this roster's Nick Saban's roster. You know, yeah, it's coached by Coach DeBoer, but if you look at Coach DeBoer's record, he's won everywhere he's went, and he's coming into a better situation than he has at his 2 other head coaching jobs, because when he went to Fresno State and Washington, he had to rebuild those teams. He don't have to rebuild Alabama. He just has to come in and implement his stuff and his offense and defense and and for them to learn the new language and everything. But other than that, all the talent's there. I mean, and he has proved everybody wrong that he can't, that he can recruit, because right now we have the number 2 recruiting class in the country right now. So, I mean, where are they getting these outlandish thoughts that Alabama's going to drop off?
You know what, Zach? It's mainstream media. One is mainstream media that needs narratives. That's how you stay relevant. You create narratives. regardless of if they're truthful or factual or not. You know, and then two, anytime you have a debate and you have to rely on ancient history, not just recent history. We're not talking recent history. We're talking about ancient history. That's when you know you kind of lost the battle. That was the Georgia's claim to fame, or that was the thing that the fan bases did to Georgia before they won their back-to-backs. 40 years. Nobody was trying to allow them the space to say, we're winning now. We might not have won it, but we're winning now. We beat your team now. You know, Florida fans would not give it up to Georgia that they were on their up and up. They were still holding on to that national championship from 2008, 2007. You know, that's what Florida fans was holding on to. So when you have teams like Alabama, when you have teams like Georgia, when you have teams like Ohio State who are steadily in the run, it's Michigan, teams like that who are steadily in the top four. You have a team like Oklahoma. Their fan bases feel like they have a say so in what the landscape looks like or how they're going to impact it. That's when you laugh. You laugh at guys like RJ Young, who talk about teams like Oklahoma, who have more questions than probably, you know what, the teams that don't have more questions than Oklahoma right now, in my opinion, talk about Vanderbilt. Even Vanderbilt knows they don't have questions. They know what they're bringing to the table. They're going to do what they do, and they're going to lose or win doing what they do. Oklahoma has to figure it the freak out, and they're going to have to do that in the SEC. You don't get games where you can't play defense and just run up the score. You have to play both sides of the ball in the SEC. And he's talking about Alabama fans or Bama Nation having to see Oklahoma, or the SEC teams having to see Oklahoma. Nobody's worried about. If anything, we hope you guys bring some type of value, because if you come in with that Oklahoma noise, that Big 12 Oklahoma energy, you're not going to do well. You're not going to fare well, and you'll just be another doggone Vanderbilt. You'll be another Mississippi State. You'll be another. Who else are our bottom feeders? You'll be a current state Florida. You'll be a current state Arkansas. Like teams that just, you got a brand, you got a name, you got a logo, you got a following, but you just underachieve because that's what your makeup is, and you don't respect the powers to be in the SEC. That's literally what it is.
Or Kentucky. You gotta throw Kentucky.
Yeah.
Well, Kentucky's on the up and up a little bit. I mean, they're that mid-tier team, you know, like middle of the pack, because, I mean, they can't get up there with the, you know, Alabama and Georgias of the world, but they still, you know, have a decent team.
100%, man. Hey, so Zach, final response to RJ Young before we get to the next call. We got plenty of people calling in. I want to give everybody at least, we're going to extend this segment probably 15 more minutes so we can get the call-ins. We was having technical issues today, but then we'll go directly in the fourth quarter calling segment. And when we open the phone lines, y'all, I don't want y'all to hesitate. Call in 30 seconds. Once you hear your name, once you say you're on the line, say what you got to say and hang up. If it's 30 seconds, if it's just roll tide from so-and-so, that's what we want to hear. So, and that's going to help with promotion. But Zach, final response to RJ, well, not final response, but your thoughts to RJ Young's take on Alabama needing to recognize who Oklahoma is. What's your thoughts? Realistic, without talking trash, with understanding what Oklahoma and what their roster looks like, having a general idea of what their roster looks like. What's to be expected from Oklahoma when it comes to playing the powers to be? Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss now is part of that top tier part, and then still trying to maintain some type of edge over Texas, who I believe they barely snuck by last year. What are your thoughts on that, Zach?
Right. And this is me, not me looking from a bias standpoint, but me as a college football fan. They're 1-2 years away from being a legit contender in the SEC. Because, I mean, they're going to be good this year, but they're not going to be great. You know, like he's projecting them or think they're going to be. So I'm going to say I'm gonna say this: I'll predict them to go 7-5, 8-4. Best option, worst case, 6-6, 5-7.
I agree with you, Zach, 100%. Zach, I appreciate you calling in again. Fourth quarter calling segment coming up next, bro. You already know what time it is. We'll catch you in the fourth quarter.
All right, roll tide.
Roll tide, Zach. Hey, if y'all haven't already, go ahead and like and share the stream. We still live, 46 live in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy, Coach Smook. I'm excited because, one, we getting this thing squared away. And what's going to happen is I'm actually going to be able to have in-house studio production here for the network, man. All I'm going to have to do is get on camera, which is going to be fun. We found out we can add virtual camera on this mug. We can add external pieces. So, yeah, Streamlabs is definitely trying to come up. We just got to get everything working and set up right. But listen, phone call line is still open, 334-625-1121, 334-625-1121. We got the third quarter calling segment. We're talking about Oklahoma. Why is Oklahoma such a talk of the town? Not just Oklahoma. Let's transition this. Let's talk about the SEC. Who in the SEC has your attention? We got another phone call on the line. Here we go.
Call from
Mr. J-Bo.
to accept, press 1.
I couldn't
to
hear
send
that.
A
Hold on.
voicemail, press.
Yo, what's up? Or you're on the line. It sound like you're on the road. Who's calling in to talk to Coach Smook?
Yeah, what's up, Coach Smook, man? This is Mr. J-Bo, man. I'm from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, man.
Okay, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. This your first time calling in?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I watch the show all the time, though, man. Just one of my first time calling in, though. I watch it almost every morning, man.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you for supporting the network, man. For real, 100%.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes, sir.
1 second, though. Are you driving?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay, is your window down? It's like a loud background noise. I want to be able to hear you clearly.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Yes, sir. Y'all give him a second. Let him get straight so we can be able to hear. I think he said his name was. Yes, sir. Your name J-Bo, you said?
Yes, sir. Mr. J-Bo. This is the.
That J-Bo calling in. You on the line, man. Go ahead and talk your stuff, man. We discussing this whole RJ Young stuff. We talking about the schedule coming up for the season, everything. Go ahead and talk your talk, man. What's on your mind?
Man, I just want to. First of all, ain't nobody studying what that guy talking about, man. He look like a zesty Kevin Gates, man. We don't care nothing he's talking about.
How zesty Kevin Gates? Hold on.
Man, zesty Kevin Gates, man.
No.
But first of all, when the last time Oklahoma's just really been relevant, man? Last time they won the championship was in 2000. Like, let's be real. Like, I mean, like, they haven't done anything, even in the Big 12. So for him to just talk about we need to know who Oklahoma is and all that, I mean, I respect them as a team, as playing ball myself. You got to respect every team.
Right.
Don't come saying like we just ain't, we the fifth best in the SEC. Come on, now. Man, we like everybody know when they play Alabama, man, what they gonna get. Just because we had a lot of roster turnover, but I mean that's every team. Georgia had roster turnover, but I just like how everybody just down Alabama, man. I think we're gonna have a good year. I think it's gonna be good, man. Especially with Coach DeBoer coming in. I feel like that's one of the best coaches that we can land behind. Nick Saban. So yeah, I like that, man. I'm not studying nothing but it talking about, man. If you want to, as a content creator, if you want content, talk about Alabama, man. That's what everybody does.
That's what we're finding out as a fan base. I think we're all finding that out. Like, if you want to be relevant, talk about them. And it's sad that you have to do that because one, Oklahoma has a quality team that I mean, they have a lot of questions. Not a quality team. I say they have a lot of questions, but they have a lot of upside if they develop properly. As a content creator, I would not be letting Alabama as an Oklahoma supporter drive my content. I will be highlighting. That's what I do as an Alabama creator. I don't go for the obvious and discuss that. I drive quality to the hidden things. You know what I'm saying? The things that will because of my football mind and because of being a part of a team sports organization as a coach, as a leader, I know what things develop into, and I kind of try to correlate and project that with me being a fan of Alabama. You don't get that from a lot of content creators, and that's why a lot of them are falling off. RJ Young just so happened to slide on to Fox and get that type of representation. So he's gonna have some backing for a little while. But that SEC style of delivery, it ain't gonna last long for him unless he like controversy, unless he like being picked on or being a troll. That's gonna last. But as far as being informative, respected as an analyst, that junk ain't gonna last long. You just spitting out the side. You just talking out the side of your neck. You looking dumb as hell. And you wearing that purple sweater. Like, don't you ever, you in the SEC, that's not allowed anymore. You throw that in the trash. You throw that wherever you got to take it back. If you can get a refund for it, take that back, because we don't move like that in the SEC. I guarantee you, if you bring on any analyst right now, any content creator that talk about football, that we first of all, we're gonna pull you off screen. We're gonna tell you, brother, that sweater is not it. Let it go.
Man, that ain't it, man.
It's football season.
That ain't it. His friends ain't his friends, man. Like, for real. Like, they should have told him not even wear that. That don't even make sense, man.
Who's his manager? That's what who handles his wardrobe? How in the hell did you allow your friend to go on the show with, I mean, and ain't nothing wrong with purple. It was just the fit, and you can't talk football when your shoulders are that square like that. You can't, like,
right.
when I don't know if you can see me, but chat, I don't know if y'all can see. Can y'all see when your shoulders get square like this? When they're naturally stuck in this position, it's not safe for you to call out anybody or say anything about anything when it comes to athleticism. Like, you just shouldn't do it, because one, your shoulders are telling it all. You don't lift a weight. Not weights, but you don't lift a weight, right? You lift.
This man probably don't know what weight he is, man.
That's the thing, and I feel for this dude, because you got these square shoulders like this. Like, what are we doing? Square shoulders. Right. Why are our shoulders square?
I think he was talking about the cheerleaders. He told me talking about the football team. I think that's what he was talking about.
Had to be. I mean, because if you look at a roster. And I say this, if you just look at the roster, you print it out and you read what's on the roster, right? You will see what this roster has to offer. You will see what this team has to offer from just a talent standpoint. And just look at high school ratings. Look at all the things that we consider that don't really matter, but for the sake of conversation, look at it. Evaluate. I guarantee you, Alabama has more 4-star, 5-star ranked players than Oklahoma right now. And if you get that to a coach who wins everywhere he goes, you're putting that coach in a good position to win.
And not only the coach, not only the head coach, but the assistant coaches is just as more important. I think Coach Saban, his last couple of years, the assistant coaches hasn't been the best coaches, and that reflected on the team as well. So with the coaches, with the assistant coaches that we have now, I think it's a fresh breath, a fresh out, man. It's something good, and I like the DB's coach. You know, he's bringing something new with the young talent that he's got, that he inherited. So man, I just like the overall. And for one, man, at the end of the day, we still Bama, we still the standard. Everybody try to live what we are. So I mean, you know, only few make it to where we are. But I mean, I think we're gonna continue to ride. We're gonna continue to do what we do.
100%, man. All right, final question, and then we're gonna continue to move on. I appreciate you calling in, man. I hope you call in more often. I'm enjoying it, honestly. I really am. For real. And like all my calls, I like to hear the fans' perspective. I like to hear the community talk, because I know I could talk. Y'all know I could talk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I could talk.
Hey, but I do want to say something though. I really do appreciate your authentic content, because you got some creators that they make their living off other people. Like, when I say that, what I mean is, like, they'll get information and try to put it out. Like, bro, you didn't. Come on now, man. But I like your authentic. Like, you come real, and it ain't nothing somebody else already said. It's not repetitive. It's not repeat. You know, you got your own style, and I like that, man.
That's what's up, bro. And that's all I aim to do, man. I'm a firm believer, and we had a meeting, this kind of off topic, but we had a meeting with our staff yesterday. We have Coach Smook Network has a staff now. We're an operating entity as a network. So shouts out to my team, man. Just solid, man. I couldn't ask.
For sure, brother. He got you. I watched you when you was on the other network, man, and you definitely, since you left that network, man, you definitely blossomed, brother. And I like to see the growth, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate it, but thank you for calling in, man. We got a 4th quarter calling segment next. If you got time while you're on the road to call in and talk some stuff, we definitely want to have you call back in. But appreciate you, man. Anything you want to say to the fan before I let you off the line?
But all I want to say is roll tide, man, and let's get it.
Let's get it, baby. I'm right there with you. Roll Tide, my guy J-Bo in the chat calling in for the first time. Thank you for calling in, man. We'll catch up with you on the next one. Yes, sir, y'all. Hey, now we're figuring it out. The show is starting to get a little bit smoother as we continue to grow, as we continue to go throughout the show. It's getting a little bit smoother. Do we got another phone call? Phone call line is open. Come on. One more phone call before we transition to... No, as a matter of fact, bump it. We're going to the 4th quarter. I think it's time for the 4th quarter. Me personally, I'm ready for the 4th quarter. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready for the 4th quarter. I think this segment right here, we really gonna go crazy here. Let me pull this banner off right here, and we gonna set the 4th quarter scene up a little different. Hey, as a matter of fact, phone call line is open, 334-625-1121. Go ahead and call in, talk to me while we set up the new scene for the 4th quarter segment. I just got a good idea. Y'all just gave me a good idea. RJ Young, Oklahoma fans. Haven't heard much from Texas fans in the past few days, y'all. The past week or so. Haven't heard much. They done suffered a few injuries. They starting to get quiet. Probably starting to get that file cabinet, that dresser drawer of excuses together, right? You know, it happens. It happens. It's real. Like, people don't want to admit it, but it's real. When injuries happen, your confidence gets shaken. Your confidence gets shaken. You got to account for things that you said beforehand. Jumping the gun, now your foot in your mouth, right? So how do you rebound from that? Want me to tell you how to rebound from that? Shut the hell up and let the game get played on the field. If you scared, stay out the doggone. If you scared, don't show up. Don't show up. Stand on business. Say what you say, mean what you say, and let it be that. Let it be that. Don't be in here rubbernecking, half-stepping, saying stuff, and then backing out. Bama Nation, I'm not going to back out. I truly believe everything I said about my squad. I don't know about y'all, but I truly believe it. I truly believe it. So, going into this last segment, y'all better tell them come on with it. Come on with it. We not playing with y'all this year. We not playing with y'all. Alabama Nation, Coach Kalen DeBoer and his staff, they are not playing with y'all this season. Think it's a game if you want to. Think it's a game if you want to. I'm just letting you know. You're gonna be highly, highly disappointed. Y'all, this segment, this little 4th quarter calling segment is about to be fire. I ain't even gonna cap. Nice little simple layout. I ain't even gonna cap. I think y'all gonna like this, baby. Do I need the desk? Y'all want me to bring the desk to the stream too? To the screen? I'm gonna bring the desk over here too. I'm gonna bring the desk, and then I'm gonna bring y'all in. Let me get the desk over here. Definitely want the desk. Let's get the red desk up here. Yeah, I like this desk, y'all. Yeah, I'm bringing the red desk. Y'all like my desk selection? I like this junk. I ain't even go cap. The desk selection is funny. And for y'all that know me, y'all know I got a sense of humor, man. This is all fun and games. You know, it's my life. It's fun right now because y'all doing it with me. Y'all growing with me. So 4th quarter calling segment, we're going to transition to that. Y'all call in. 4th quarter calling segment. Let's fade to it. Can we fade into it now? All right, we here. I'm gonna add the chat over here. Don't sweat it. Y'all give me some feedback. Y'all liking it? Y'all not liking it? What's up? Y'all liking the 4th quarter calling segment? Phone line is open, 334-625-1121, 334-625-1121. Got the phone call segment ready, lined up for y'all. Phone line is open. Call in. This is the 4th quarter segment. You got 3 minutes. We're gonna go 4 minutes. Talk your talk, say what you got to say. We're gonna talk a little bit about what you got on your mind in our last 30 seconds. I want you to let it rip. It could be, even if you call in, you ain't got to use all 4 of your minutes, y'all. You ain't got to use all 4 of your minutes. Call in, say Roll Tide. 334-625-1121. Say your name, put me in the game, and I'll pull you in, and we'll get you over here on the phone. Got a phone call over here.
Call from
JB.
To accept, press 1.
What's up, JB? You're in on the fourth quarter calling segment. Talk your talk, man.
Man, dude, does RJ not understand what our logo is? It's an elephant, right? Doesn't elephants have great memory?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's number one.
Mm.
Number two, this is for Carla. We gonna definitely roll into normal with that yellow hammer. You understand this, right?
Yeah.
RJ talking so much. Why he just put Bama week 1? Because I think if we were week 1, he wouldn't be talking this. He won't be jumping out the window the way he is right now. He done got me so riled up. Man, he need to worry about Venable and his mental state on what the hell is about to happen.
I don't.
Game very personal.
JB, I want you. I want to get your reactions to this. Oklahoma, Alabama, and Norman. I want you to share your thoughts. What's that game look like to you? What does it play out like with all of this coming up, all the noise behind it? Oklahoma fans thinking, that they have a real chance. RJ Young, what does that look like to you? Give me your play out of that game. What's it look like to JB?
56-6.
Oh,
30 at halftime.
Oh.
It's gonna get personal because you jumped the window for no reason. Your team don't even believe what you think. But I don't understand. In one clip, you talking about Bama's not this, they's not top 5. I don't believe in killing the boar. And then your purple sweater clip, you talking about, we coming to the SEC from Missouri. Whoa. Which one is it, bro?
Oh, the purple sweater clip.
You're losing your own viewers.
Oh man, you know what's sad? I'm purposely going to make sure our I'm going to purposely share content reacting to RJ, knowing that we have a lot of the Alabama players, current players, watching our content on Instagram. Seeing our shorts. Players like Rock Montgomery, showing teammates like, man, Coach Smook be clowning, bro. Like, having somebody who's there sharing our stuff. These players are going to see some of this stuff, and so I want to tell Quindarius Robinson, I want to tell Deontay Lawson in this fourth quarter calling segment. I want to tell Jahad Campbell. I want to tell Jaheim Otis, Tim Keenan, Ja Latham. I want to tell LT Overton. I want to tell Malachi Moore, Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. I want to tell Jalen Mbakwe. I want to tell Damani Jackson, Deshaun Jones. I want to tell Xavier Brown, Red Morgan. I want to tell Justin Jefferson. I want to tell Jalen Miro. I want to tell Jam Justice, Rich, Danny, Kevy in that running back room. I want to tell Ryan, Caleb, Kendrick, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell Emmanuel Cole. I want to tell Jaden. I want to tell Tyler and Caden and Parker and Wilkin. I want to tell y'all that there is an Oklahoma fan base that really believes that y'all are not SEC competition. They believe that they have come in and all of a sudden replaced Alabama because now they're in they didn't even win their conference. Alabama is we're the reigning SEC champs. And until proven otherwise, why is that? Okay.
All right, why be question? I would not be surprised if I see 2 targeting calls in that game.
Oh, best believe it. Not even targeting. We'll see the calls, but it won't be because it's actual targeting. I feel like our boys are coming with this relentless approach to what this game needs to look like, knowing how disrespected they've been, right? And that's what they're going to display. It won't be a wake up time period. It won't be a phase where you feel like the team is not there to play. This team is going to come in like what Little Caesar say, hot and ready. Hot and ready. I guarantee it. I rarely miss when it talks about players. I have that coaching instinct, being able to look at players' eyes and see past the words that's being given. And in my eyes, and when I look at this team, I look at these boys and I could tell it's lighthearted right now because we're practicing against each other. But that season kickoff, I hate it for the rest of college football, especially teams like OU. 34 seconds, man. 34 seconds, JB. Talk your talk, bro.
RJ Young is going to be a Spike Lee when he played against Indiana. Remember that? Yeah, if for the old heads that know basketball, the Knicks was winning that series. They were winning that game, and then Spike Lee started talking, and Reggie Miller just went off in 6 seconds. But just imagine, OU fans, that's going to be all game. It's going to be all game. We're going to go. It's official. Jalen Milroe's going to win that Heisman that night. Thank you, RJ, because we're going to put BTA to your ass.
Yeah, BTA, baby. BTA, baby. Well, shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy, doggone JB, for calling in today for a quarter calling segment. JB, I appreciate you, man. You do your thing, bro. Keep calling in, supporting the network. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, JB is our community resource personnel. Anything you feel like can be contributed to the network, as far as resources, we're talking about, we got a lot of events coming up. So if you feel like you can contribute to what's happening, or you want to be contribution, get in touch with JB. He's our resource personnel for this network. And get in his ear. Let him know what you're suggesting, and he'll get it communicated to the right personnel. JB 718 on the fourth quarter calling segment. Hey, catch up with you on the next show, JB. Much love, man. Keep doing what you're doing for the network, man. We appreciate you.
Love, bro.
All right, man. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Fourth quarter calling segment brought to you by the AAA family. Shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Dooley Gang, the fam. Seafood Beats. That's CIFU, not seafood, not Captain D's. Seafood Beats. Show me records, man. Show me some. That's my guy, bro. He's coming on as like my eyes and ears on the ground. Wait till y'all meet him, man. He looked like one of the OGs that know everything, know something about everything, know something about everybody. Got another call on the line, 205, fourth quarter calling segment. Who's in it?
Call from
Zachary put me in the game, Coach.
Uh-oh. Zachary, you in the game, man. You sound like you got something to say, so I'm going to get on out your way. Talk your talk, Zach. You on the line.
I'm talking to our defense here. Now, when I say this, boys, I want you to put it on Oklahoma and make them regret the decision to come to the SEC. Because after RJ Young talking all that mess, saying that Oklahoma's coming and going to take over the SEC, that is BS. Because they're not ready for this Alabama team. And as hungry as we are, because, you know, a lot of people took Bama for granted because of, you know, Nick Saban getting old and everything and not being able to get consistency out of the players. So with a new modern coach and a new scheme and more energy, I think this team is hungry to prove some people wrong and to go out and win a championship this year. So I'm going to say I feel bad for Oklahoma. I feel bad for Georgia. I feel bad for Tennessee.
Yeah.
I feel doubly bad for Auburn because, you know, they take a butt whooping every time they come to Tuscaloosa.
Facts, Zach. Hey, and the sad thing is, they believe like that Alabama is down. You know, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me some of the things that we're hearing from some of these fan bases, as if like football is still not football. Like these players that's been doing it for, you know, 8-10 years of their life, you know, like they're just all of a sudden going to forget about it because there's a coach that left. Like, it's crazy to me. Zach, you got a minute. Talk your talk, man. What else you got for us? Fourth quarter calling segment. Bring the heat.
All right. Oklahoma, we coming. Get ready. You ain't ready for this monster. Cause we ready. We ready. ready.
Uh-huh.
We ready. For y'all.
Tell me what you gonna.
We coming.
What's up?
To your stage. And I'll whoop your hell.
Yes, sir.
'Cause we ready.
Come on.
We ready.
Come on.
We ready.
Come on.
For y'all.
Let's go.
Roll Tide, my AAA family. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Listen, 100% Zach. Hey, y'all, Zach gonna be coming in. Y'all, we just gonna give Zach an opportunity to be the hype man on Saturdays. We gonna give Zach a hype man moment every Saturday pregame call-in show. We're gonna bring Zach on. As a matter of fact, we're gonna not just Zach. I want to open it up to the whole community. You can call in during the week. We will have a vote Friday night. Basically, who's doing the pregame pep talk? Who's gonna come on live and do the pregame pep talk? One of the community members is going to come on, not community members, one of you in the chat, community members will come on to the live, and you will have an opportunity to give a pregame pep talk to not just us, but the players and the fans that listen, right? Yeah. He leading the choir. Yeah, he leading the choir in. Zach is the one. When they ask how we should march in on Choir Sunday, Youth Sunday, we don't ask the team. We ask Zach. That's what Zach is bringing to the network. Y'all, nothing but energy, nothing but fun. 334-625-1121. Call in, talk your talk. Y'all can see the edges of the stream now. Y'all see the glare? I'm trying to get that lighting effect on here without that bounce lighting. Y'all see it? It's kind of working. I don't want to give it too much strength because then I'm gonna get blurred out. But that's an effect. Y'all see it? Y'all see it down? Wait, it's over there. Y'all see it down there? It's fire. Trying to fix it. RJ Young, slow go look. Somebody came in and was firing that sweater up. We gotta fire that sweater up, bro. That sweater is horrible. As a matter of fact, we're gonna send RJ Young a Coach Smook Network AAA Authenticity Above All, the official logo T-shirt. We're gonna send it to him. So let's find out where he at. RJ Young, you know what? I think in real life, me and RJ Young will probably go back and forth the whole time. RJ Young is the friend you have come around that you know when y'all come around each other, y'all pick on each other. That's what y'all relationship is. Oh, he got to pay for that. 334-625-1121. Call in, y'all. Call in. Talk to me. Let's talk about this season. Talk your talk. It's the fourth quarter. Now you get to talk about it. No repercussions. No consecuencias de repercussions, man. Yeah, no consecuencias de repercussions, man. Yeah, man. I'm excited about it. I think the closer we get to the season, I think the more people are kind of like, over the whole hype train of talking trash. It's time to get down to it. It's time to get on the field, and not just because we're Alabama, right? Not just because we're Alabama, but we're college football fans. At the end of the day, we're college football fans, and we really want to see quality football. And I think some of these fans that's talking with SEC football talk, they don't understand what the SEC really is. Some of these Oklahoma fans, they don't understand the SEC because you get to see one of our teams or two of our teams twice a year, right? And you're catching them usually either early before we're set in stone, or catch them in bowl games when half the team is out. You think you're ready? You think you're ready? I don't like it. I don't like the vibes behind it. I don't think these people have respect for the SEC, right? RJ Young clearly doesn't have respect for the SEC, right? RJ Young does not have respect for the SEC, and it's all cool, RJ. Want me to tell you why? RJ? Because one, RJ, not only are you going to be exposed during the season, but you're gonna have to answer for that. All right, y'all, let me try something. I'm gonna go to this scene here. And I don't want y'all Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna change the video for that. I gotta remember some of these have to have. Some of these have to. All right, so some old practice footage. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I want y'all to help me do something real quick. Let me see. Do we have audio with that? We don't. Thank God. Woo! All right, so now I could change it up and it not be no big issue. All right, so here we go. Got some action now. Yeah, we in here now. Yeah, we good now. We good now. So now we can kind of expand it and do what we got to do with it. Yeah, we good now. We good now. So we back at the podium. Y'all like this podium idea? Is RJ and Kyler Murray the same person? Not only that, bro. Jay Steele, what's up, man? King David, how you feeling in the chat? Y'all, the reason I struggle with OBS layout is because I can't highlight chat. So I have to read this small font on the chat over here. And it's not y'all fault. I'm blind. Blame my parents. But that's part of the adjustment. Hopefully this morning show has really brought y'all to some energy today. Has really caused y'all to be engaged. Did we have a phone call? Did we miss a phone call? No, we didn't. So it's now 11 o'clock, y'all. Perfect timing. So the phone call line is closed. 4-quarter calling segment is ended. Transition was horrible, but we're coming to the end of our show. I want to try one more thing before we get into the closeout of the show, y'all. I want to try one more thing before we get into the closeout. Here we go. Oh, please don't say we froze. We didn't freeze. Bet. All right. Try one more thing. Oh, I didn't upload it. All right, we're just gonna try it this way, just so I can make sure I'm doing it the right way. So hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna do this right here. Then I'm gonna do this. All right, here we go. Every weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
Not going to take up a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Y'all closing out the show, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with us today. Don't forget, let me change that banner. That is definitely not the second quarter. Definitely not in the second quarter. All those small things got to be worked on. We're gonna adjust all our segments, our scenes, so they could be in line. We thought we had a lineup, but y'all helped it out. Y'all helped it out a lot today. Thank y'all for y'all engagement. Thank y'all for the likes, the shares. Today's show, definitely we had some hiccups, but we rebounded aggressively. We rebounded beautifully. And for that reason, I want to try to do a Monday night show. Again, run it back with a lot more smooth transitions, finish setting up the whole layout on the screen, right? Having everything outlined and set up perfectly like we wanted. So for those that contribute on a consistent level as far as what we put presentation wise on the network, I'll probably open up Discord and try to get some live feedback from what we have going on here. But other than that, y'all, I thank y'all 100% for supporting the channel. Thank y'all for being consistent, guys. Consistency is a huge thing right now with the network. And your comments and your shares is what's going to drive the content. We were only live on YouTube today, which helped out. We got our viewership up. Let me see, did we get our likes up to where they need to be? Let me see if we got our likes up to where they need to be. Let me see. make sure we live over there. We got up to 53 likes today on stream. That's what's up. So Q&A, which item, this is how we're gonna close out. Which item is next for the merch? Which item is next for the merch? I'm thinking key lanyards, the lanyards one. That's an option. I'm gonna actually run a poll. Let's vote right now. This is our community engagement segment. So we got 2 items that we can put out right now. Right now today we can launch it, and we'll put it out for a limited time, probably a month, 30 days to see how many people purchase it. We'll do exclusive items like that every 3 months or so, or every month we'll bring out an item, make it exclusive. So I put a poll in the chat. Which item is next for the merch lineup? Which item is next? We got mugs and cups, and we got the lanyards. Those are the 2 items available. Run up those votes. I want to try to get at least 20 votes on that, 20, 25 votes, because that's probably be a good target for as far as sales and things. Trying to get 20 to 25 items sold in that 30-day time period, and we'll get all of that marked up, and we'll have some different logos or designs that's available on these cups if that's what it is. If it's the Coach Smook Network, if it's the lanyards, we'll have the lanyards. It'll have the Coach Smook Network wording emblem going around it. So definitely vote. We got 12 votes in. Come on, we need 8 more votes. And while y'all voting, I'm gonna try to do some things. Let me see it. I'm gonna try to create Eventbrite. Oh, I know how I'm gonna do it. I know how we can do it. What's up? Yeah. What's up? Whoa. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. 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 Baby, baby. Baby, baby. Yeah, baby, really driving me crazy. Put me in the game, about to go crazy. Nah, you can't be lazy. Trying to run it up, trying to get it poppin'. Turn the beat up, nah, we ain't stopping. Yeah, you get your merch, boy, you better cop it. Boy, you know it's up, yeah, I'm about to drop it. Hot little designs, yeah, I'm popping off. Coach Smook in the game, yeah, we got it all. Gaming, entertainment specials. Call in, yeah, we let you help her. Turn it up with the squad 1 time. Turn it up with the squad 2 times. Get your votes in right a 9. Need about 55 to 9. Whoa. All right, y'all, so check this out. This is how you find the Coach Smook Network tailgate party event. You go to Eventbrite, right? You go to this mug right here and you type in Coach Smook, right? Boom. And I'm gonna expand it a little bit. That's a little small for y'all if I'm not. Let me see. Yeah, that's a little small. Oh, I'm gonna just zoom in. Let me zoom in for y'all. So you come over here yonder, right? And you type in Coach Smook. You don't type in Montgomery, type in Tuscaloosa, right? Tuscaloosa, right? And you hit that search button. It's gonna search. My internet's moving pretty speedily right now. I'm scrolling. And when you come down here, you're gonna see Coach Smook VIP tailgate party hosted by the tailgate party committee, right? You get your tail over here, you click this link, right? When you click this link, listen here, buddy. When you click this link, you're gonna see this page come up. Saturday, September 28th, we got the Coach Smook tailgate party hosted by the tailgate party committee, the hottest tailgate party network or brand that you're going to see out here when it comes to college football, NFL tailgating. They're going to bring the entertainment, the energy, the food, the drinks, the vibes. They bring it all. Friday, right now it says we have meet and greet. The location has changed. We are no longer going to be doing our meet and greet at T-Town Cafe. We're going to Bolero. We're going to Bolero. There will be a window, a meetup window. We will meet up from 6 to 7 p.m., 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Whoever is there at that time, that's who we're walking in with. You come in after that, you got to handle stuff on your own. Whoever is there between 6 and 7 and walks in with us at 7 p.m. to Bolero on September 27th. That's what's going to happen. All right? I can't say what I want to say, but we'll be handling some things by that time, by that evening, that event. So, looking at that, we got 13 votes. Y'all give me some more votes on this poll. We need some more votes. We got 13 votes. I need 7 more votes to which item we putting on the merch site. We got 39 viewers in the chat. So don't forget, go get them tailgate party tickets, man. You don't want to miss that event. Hey, while y'all here, while we closing out, share, because this is where a lot of people miss out on. They miss out on the announcements. Like and share it on the other platforms. We got the tailgate party event. Then what we got coming up next after that, I think we have like I said, the merch. Let me get to the merch site. Somebody put the merch in the chat, the link. Here we go. I'm gonna pull that bad boy up right here. Go to site. All right, y'all, here go the merch site. Here go the stickers. Y'all. We got the stickers. Yeah, we got the stickers if they showing for us. We got the stickers, the Coach Smook Network official logo stickers. Y'all, that's what we working with. Hopefully y'all buy those, man. Like I said, every purchase, a percentage, 10% is going to the $2 out of the $5 purchase is going to the autism awareness. $1 is going to autism awareness, and $1 is going to the Wounded Warrior Project. So every time you purchase these stickers, and these are the clear backgrounds, they have the transparent background. You can put them on just about anything. But y'all go check out all the products, man. We got the kids apparel out here now. Get what I'm saying? We got the kids apparel. Got black in that one. We got, I think that's white, black and white in that one. We got the onesies. This is one I can't wait to see my little nieces and nephews in this, man. All the babies. Y'all go get them. Make sure they get this Coach Smook Network. This is the official family logo for the network right here, the Coach Smook Network, authenticity above all. Y'all go check it out. That gray one, I think the gray one is going to be a banger. That's going to be a hot one. And then when you get in the colder months, I think black is really going to take over for a lot of us who like the dark colors. This black is going to take over. All the products in black look fire. White letter lineup is going to take the merch by storm. And this is the JB718. No, this ain't it. This is the Coach official logo. This is the official logo design. I don't think everybody paid attention to how extravagant this one is. Get it while it's 15% off. It's usually $50. Get it while it's 15% off to the end of August 31st. You get 15% off. These are in stock. I think all the sizes are in stock right now too. All the sizes are in stock right now. So definitely, if you want to get the official shirt, think about going to get it. The polo shirts, if you're a staff member, I encourage you to get this. This is going to look good. Administrative personnel, this is going to look good. Also, when we have formal events, when we have our formal link ups as community, when we start opening up, where I think our first one, we're aiming to do it in Birmingham, y'all. Doing Coach Smook weekend get together. We're gonna do some events in Birmingham, Alabama after the season. This will be a nice shirt to have when we go to church Sunday, right? Because Sunday morning we'll have a family church gathering where we go to a service in the local area. A couple churches that have members that support the network will be going in as a network supporting that church, fellowshipping together. This would be some good shirts to have. We got white, we got black, right? We're gonna have pink. We're gonna have a tan colored one. We're gonna have gray ones, but right now we got black and red. If you're gonna be pulling up to events and working the events as far as supporting the network, this would be something good to have, because that's what I generally be wearing at events, like hosted events, not necessarily the tailgate or anything. And then this right here is going to be the banger, y'all. This hoodie, this was KT's idea to have the hoodie with this emblem on the front. Y'all go and get the hoodies. I think the large sizes are out of stock right now, the 3X and above, but everything else 2X and below should be in stock. 2X and below should be in stock. All my big guys, we're gonna work something. I got another distributor that's doing the tailgate shirts. And that's where we're gonna get our energy from. I could show y'all the tailgate shirts too. Let me see if I can actually pull it up. Do we got the reaction clip? Okay, let me browse. Downloads. I got the tailgate shirt. If y'all want to see the tailgate shirt design real quick, I go ahead and pull that up for y'all. Let me pull it up from here. Let me get the screen solid. I'm gonna pull it up from here, y'all. Give me 2 seconds and I'll pull this tailgate shirt. Then we'll close it out. I really wanted to highlight the tailgate party event because that's the hottest thing we got coming. Following the tailgate party though. And we got about how much time? We got about 12 minutes to close out. Following the tailgate party, Bleacher Report. Shout out to Bleacher Report. We're actually going to be donning their logo on our stream. They are partnering with us. We are partnered content creators with Bleacher Report. They contract us for all the post game shows regarding Alabama post game. We will be doing the official post game show for Bleacher Report. I found out this morning, and I'm gonna read this email verbatim, y'all. I'm gonna read this email verbatim. Let me see if I can pull it out. I'm gonna read this email verbatim for my Bleacher Report. All right, so my guy Will, myself and Ty Hayes will be co-hosting the post-game show with me for the month. So now we really got to set up now because Ty Hayes can carry it on Bleacher Report, right? He can definitely carry it for Bleacher Report, and you know, of course, we'll be coming on as a Alabama post-game, Bleacher Report post-game after show. But then we will transition all of those viewers who want to join in the Coach Smook post-game after show, right? Call in. We will be live next to the stadium on the balcony with the doggone view of the stadium behind us, fans leaving the stadium. Alabama wins, crazy background, right? Alabama loses, crazy background, right? But we're gonna have opportunity to create some exposure for ourselves, and I want y'all to be a part of it. So everybody's going to the tailgate. If you go to the tailgate, your wristband will give you access. Your wristband will give you access to the post-game after show, the post-game after show party, right? The post-game after show and the after show party, right? Your wristband will give you access to it. So if you thought that just going to the tailgate was, I'm going to show up and tailgate and get a t-shirt and be able to drink and party and watch the game outside, I could do that at home. That's not all it entails. If you really want to be a part of what you want to be a part of these memories going forward, show up to that tailgate. Show up to that tailgate. We're going to be in front of thousands of people. We're going to have a lot of people jumping in our chat, and y'all are going to be able to interact. Georgia fans, Bama fans, Texas fans, a lot of fans are going to jump in. Win, lose, or draw. If Alabama wins, if Alabama loses, a lot of opposing fans are going to jump in. Talk trash. That's what they're going to do. I'm going to be there. I'm going to take my licks. You know what I'm saying? Because I roll with my Tide. We be standing on business. But we win, Bama Nation is showing up to our chat. And why not have them be exposed to the authenticity of our community? So, with that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all for having me on today. Let me try and put some on this. Let me try to create another scene for y'all. Let me create another scene for y'all. Hold on. I gotta do this for y'all. Media file. Let's do this. I'm gonna add a source. Closing. I'm gonna teach y'all how to do this too. All my people. All my people, all my content creators. Let me see. Do I have that old one on here? If not, I'll just pull a new one. Okay, we'll pull that one. We'll add this one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I still need them votes on the next item, y'all. We haven't got 20 votes. I need 6 more votes. Give me 6 more votes so we can see what item I'm gonna launch tomorrow for the Coach Smook Network merchandise site. Merchandise here. Here we go. Yeah. All right, I like this. This beat go hard too. All right, y'all. So what I gotta do is, when I transition, it's gonna take y'all to the end screen, right? And it's just a simple one for now. Should I do it? It's gonna be a lot of background noise. We'll deal with it for the first one. We'll deal with it for the first one. We'll deal with it for the first one, y'all. Just gonna have to deal with it for the first one. And then we'll have the full chat screen up here. Y'all running the chat up to close it out. Boom. Yeah, y'all get to see this live and in action. Appreciate it. Cause next week it's gonna flow. How much time we got left? Got 6 minutes. Perfect. Hey, so catch y'all later on today, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and do a live tonight. I don't know what time, probably 8:30, 9 at the latest, 7:30 at the earliest. We'll go live tonight. We'll open up the call-in lines. We might have a guest on here. If we have a guest, we'll be pushing it from StreamYard. But until then, until I see y'all again, thank y'all for pulling up, y'all, and supporting the Coach Smook Network. I'm gonna fade this transition first and see how it goes. Y'all stay in the chat and talk to me. Help me figure out this, or help me a little bit close out this stream. We're ending it at 3-hour mark. We got 5 minutes to close out. Thank y'all for supporting the network, man. I'm Coach Smook. And again, be on the lookout for all the VODs, the shorts, all of the things that'll be on this channel. I'm telling y'all, starting next week, every day something new. But this week, be on the lookout. Turn your notifications on. Go to the YouTube page. Turn your notifications on. Go check me out on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all of the socials that you think. I'm on there at Coach Smook. At Coach Smook, go check it out. We're gonna overload. Thank y'all for doing what y'all do, man. And we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. I love y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day until we see each other again. I'm Coach Smook. Roll Tide, AAA, authenticity above all. SOS standing on Smook. Shout out to our sponsors, Diamond Sports Group, Man of Standard, Executive Security, Russell County, Russell County's the athletic department. And I think I can't announce it yet. I can't announce it. Bleacher Report, we'll announce it. Shout out to Bleacher Report too for partnering with us, and all of the contributors in the network, man. We appreciate you 100%. Continue to support. We thank you. God bless you, and I'll catch you on the next one.